screen, and we are going to talk about the story so far. So, our heroes have been dealing with some nonsense, let's say. They've been... Let's see, what's a good ambience for this? This'll do. They've been making their way upriver. Let me bring up the map here for you guys. They've been making their way upriver from Port Nyanzaru to try to find several things, not the least of which being the cause of the reason that people who have died are wasting away into nothingness. And they've got some information in that regard, and they're exploring other facets of that information, but ultimately they're doing side quests. They're following this river here, the River Tairiki, upwards, and they're about here. Wait. Yeah, how far up are you guys? Are you here? Or are you here? Because I don't remember.
Second one, I believe.
Okay, so just outside of Ghoul territory.
Yeah, I know we're outside Ghoul territory for sure.
Okay. And they're making their way to Firefinger, which I believe is this X on the map here.
Mm-hmm.
We're
close.
To find... Yeah, you're getting there. Find an artifact for one Azaka Stormfang, one of their guides, as well as make their way to the Aldani Basin, which they have a couple of side quests to do in the Aldani Basin. They need to find, Oralanga, about a prophecy that they found, and recently they met a dwarf named... What was the dwarf's name? The dwarf's name was... It starts with an M? I think, yeah, Musharib. I met a dwarf named Musharib who really, really, really wants Brick to help him reclaim his ancestral forge at... Where is it? Frakamar. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. But Musharib and Azaka do not get along. So the party is, camped out on the riverbank where they found some supplies of someone's previous camp. They're camped out on the riverbank while Azaka goes back to town in one of the canoes to resupply and sell some of the bounty they've gathered up to this point. They encountered an illusionist, a plains-walking illusionist by the name of Ethandris, who informed them that they could have the supplies in the camp, and his use, these hiccups are killing me, of Mordenkainen's magnificent manor allowed Brick to restock his ammo. They also traded the bishop that set of divine scales that Z had for a rifle from the Greyhawk setting. Sips, can you pull your boyfriend down, please? And a detector of some description that would allow them to keep watch, for various entities, which is how they found Musharib. So they've got some time at this riverside camp until Azaka gets back. For fuck's sake! These hiccups are killing me. And they have some time to do whatever they want to do. Is it fair to say that you guys whiled away the afternoon and the evening and then took a long rest at this campsite? Or was there anything else you wanted to do on that initial day?
It's too much of a stretch.
Pardon?
I don't think it's too much of a stretch. Like, it makes sense to me, but if anyone else had anything, that makes sense.
I want to give you guys a chance to long rest, is the thing.
Which is fair. Thank you.
Excuse me. What's up?
I said, which is fair.
No, I
thank
heard you. Vader started to say something and then it didn't go through.
I just said, Brick probably finished up his crafting ammunition and then left the magnificent mansion and went back to camp.
Cool. So yeah, I think we'll pick it up. Excuse me. We'll pick it up at camp like the next day. And yeah, like Shago and Brick are probably like up. I'm assuming you guys set a watch through the night. Working on maintenance or what have you. Breakfast is more dino meat because you have a lot of that thunder lizard to get through. But yeah, we have some time in the early morning light. Azaka's probably just arriving in port, providing that she wasn't slowed down by any means by now. So, you've got some time before she'll make it back. Is there anything anybody wants to do? Any conversations anybody wants to have? And I do want to clarify something. Somebody said, "Woot, freedom from ghouls." No, it's just less ghouls. And Hockey just crashed.
Oh.
You still with us, Hawk? Nope. Cool.
Apparently their internet cut.
Wow. Okay.
Technical difficulties galore.
Yeah. Apparently. So yeah, does anybody got anything they want to do?
I think the doctor is going to be taking a look over the stars because she last episode was literally pointed out. Do you have any idea how to use those? Nope.
Yeah, okay. So, make an Arcana check. You're attuned to them, so you have an intrinsic knowledge of what they do. But I do have a little bit of a house rule when it comes to that stuff. Okay, got a pretty good roll there. Yeah, I think the doctor, we see the doctor, studying the stars, turning them over in her hands, realizing what does what, and yeah, I think, yeah, you're starting to get a handle, at least on what they're supposed to do. Whether or not you can actually, do it is a different matter entirely.
Yeah, because again, the doctor isn't a combatant, she's just the doctor.
Speaking of which, while the others are having technical difficulties, I think Brick sees her looking over the stars and walks up to her. I'm trying to think of how to word this statement right. I think Brick's gonna be pretty straightforward with this, and he walks up to her and just says, "Come with me. Let me show you how to throw those things."
Oh, okay. And yeah, she'll go with them.
Yeah. I think Shago looks up from his work, not in any way antagonistic, just in surprise as you're walking. You don't need to go far, just to the edge of camp, set up a tree stump or something. But Shago looks after you and he says, "You have seen it before, Sergeant. That's surprising to me."
No, I haven't actually, but our throwing is sloppy.
I agree, but
I have training with many weapons.
I'm not disputing you, Sergeant. Just, I have never seen their like before, and I'm surprised that you had. I wonder where they come from, what it is that they are meant to do.
That would be something to ask Prince Wakonga.
We are a bit far from his immediate personage.
Mm-hmm.
I take what I can at the moment.
All I know is they're throwing weapons. Probably pretty similar technique to throwing darts.
That makes sense. Do you need a target? Do you need a moving target, specifically?
Are you volunteering?
I have a shield. If you aim for the shield, I don't think it will be such a problem. Perhaps not the one that sets fire to things. He's got a wooden shield.
Yeah.
The doctor, like, yeah, no, I can tell which one that is now. I'll avoid using that one.
Yeah, so Shago, like, gets up and, like, yeah, moves, like, off camp a little bit. And then, yeah, I think he, like, pulls out his shield, stands, like, I don't know, 30 feet away from you. And then, like, yeah, just, like, to start, just starts, like, pacing back and forth. Give you a moving target.
Shago's gonna get fucked up.
Shago is gonna get so fucked up.
Brick has a bonus to ranged weapons.
Yup.
No.
So, yeah, he'd probably, like, hold out his hand for the sash.
Yeah, she'll take it off and hand it to him.
Yeah.
So, Brick, upon touching these things, you immediately realize, like, does Brick have a lot of experience with magic weapons? I'm going to assume no.
No, like, he's probably, like, I don't know, like, nah.
Okay, so it is immediately evident to a martial expert like Sergeant Holderheck that these stars are crap. Like, you grab the sash and you look at the stars, like, they're not balanced, the blades are too thick, like, they're poorly made weapons. If you hadn't seen Scratch do what he did with them, you'd be like, what the hell? Why would you ever pay for something like these? Like, they're terribly made weapons because you're not attuned to them, right? Like, that's what it comes down to. But just, like, on its face, like, the martial construction of these is not very good.
He'd probably, like, have, like, a scrutinizing look at him at them after realizing that.
Okay.
I can't speak for their magic, but practically these are not well made.
And Dr. Lorelei, you have the opposite reaction. Because you're attuned to them, like, they are balanced perfectly for you. The blades are keen and sharp. They tend to want to go where you throw them. Like, your perspective is entirely reversed from Brick's.
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be frank. They're perfectly fine when I use them.
Quizzical look. That's curious.
With what I rolled, would Sue Lorelei know this is a thing of attunement?
Yeah,
or...
no, absolutely. This is the thing. Like, magic items are sluggish, to put it bluntly, when not attuned. But when they are attuned, they're master grade martial equipment.
It's a matter of attunement, I'm pretty sure. When weapons like this are not attuned to someone, they don't work properly. But once they've been attuned, they start working like they're supposed to.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see what I can do with them anyways.
Yep. So you're gonna have disadvantage until you attune.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
It's probably fine for me to just, like, roll one of my other ranged weapons, right?
Yeah, totally. Actually, yeah. I think the stars have a bonus, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
What's the bonus?
Give me 1 second to check.
It's either +2 or +3. I just don't remember which one.
I believe, yeah, it's +2.
+2. So if you don't have any +2 magic weapons, just add 2 to your roll, Brick.
Yeah, alright.
Before I attuned to them, we just took off the 2. So.
Okay, so 14. That is not enough to hit Shago. So you throw one of the stars, and Shago, like, moves his shield in the way, and the star doesn't stick to the shield, it just bounces off and lands in the mud, and then it flashes back to the belt. And Shago looks up, like, looks at his shield, looks at you. I thought you knew how to throw knives.
Apparently it has to do with the magic of them.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Maybe try changing my position. And she takes, like, one of the stars off her belt and, like, just lets kind of like Brick and Shago tell her how to stand and how to do it.
Well, Brick is holding the sash. You don't currently have it. And then you take one of the stars off. And yeah, it feels like oddly weighted.
She looks at it.
Doesn't feel like the last time you drew it.
Guessing taking it off must have unattuned it. That's good to know.
All right, new plan. I'm going to watch you throw them, and I'm going to try and help you fix your posture and throwing as we go.
Okay.
So you're also going to have disadvantage because you're not attuned to the sash.
Yeah, that's fair. I think she grabbed, like, what she assumed to be the Frost Star.
Okay.
And just take away 2 from this.
Take away 2 and provide disadvantage. Actually, it would be take away 2 plus take away your proficiency bonus. So take away 4. So, yeah. You just whiff completely. Like, it goes over Shago's head. He ducks. It disappears into the trees, and then it flashes back into under the sash.
Jeez.
Oh, boy. All right. And, okay, so, like, but despite, like, the clear difficulty with the magic, like, he's just gonna try and drill her into, like, proper throwing technique.
Yeah,
I
mean, at the end of the day, Shago has a spear. If you want, like, to use something like that, or you could also like wait an hour, and one of you could put the sash on and attune to it, and then it would be much easier.
The doctor did ask to be taught how to fight, or at least do it a little better.
You could also just use like rocks.
Fair.
Yeah, like, all right. Yeah, so, like...
You won't have disadvantage with rocks, but you won't apply your proficiency bonus, so it would just be a -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. New plan, and, like, Brick will scour for, like, pebbles to throw, and...
I mean, you're on a riverbank, that's not even a check. Like, okay, you get a handful of stones, done.
Alright, so Brick will demonstrate first and, like, throw a stone.
Totally, so whatever you roll, -2. Yeah, so I think, it thunks off Shago's shield. You didn't break his armor class, but you're not aiming to hit him anyway, so...
Yeah.
You just throw the stone, bounces off Shago's shield. But... Doctor, I don't mean to be rude, but you don't even know how to throw a stone?
I didn't throw anything.
I know, no. The sergeant is showing you how to throw stones.
That was out of character, I got confused, sorry.
No, you're good.
I've never really been in a situation where I need to throw anything. Usually I show up after the disasters have happened.
Then what are you doing out here?
To be fair, I didn't know I'd be out here when I first accepted my job.
Fair enough.
But yeah, she picks up a rock and just...
Yeets it.
Yep.
So -4. Hey! Okay. Yeah, also bounces off the shield. Not enough to hit him, but... Punk! Bounces off the shield. Shago nods. And he starts moving, like, back and forth a little bit faster. Like, moving the shield up and down as he goes. Not bad.
Yeah.
Time for another eat.
Yeah.
As it goes, Brick's providing pointers.
Mm-hmm. Wow, okay. Natural 20. So I have to ask, because you did roll a natural 20, you beat Shago's armor class, like, are you aiming for the shield, or do you hit him in the face?
He's aiming for the shield, like, that's what they said they were doing. She isn't gonna hit Shago in the head.
So yeah, so you, like plant your feet the way Brick told you to. You, like, throw the stone with, like, 2 fingers on it to put some spin on it, and it, like, bounces off the shield enough that Shago has to, like, plant his feet and his shield comes up, like a parry almost, and he, like, blinks at you and is like, Alright, apparently you're teaching us something, Sergeant.
That's good. If you can do that consistently, we'll have something going here.
It's kind of like do the little twitch thing, like the happy twitch.
Did you put the sash back on during this training?
Yeah, she did.
Are you attuning to it?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we can flash forward to when like you feel the weight of the sash shift as your attunement completes. You're sitting there throwing stones against Shago, and yeah, you notice that the sash feels different.
Looks down at it. I think it's back to being attuned to me. Do you want to keep going with stones, guys, or should I start trying with the stars?
Let's see what you can do with the star.
All right.
Yeah.
Grab the lightning star and wah.
So -2, not -4, but you don't have disadvantage anymore.
Never mind.
Ouch. So yeah, so he's like, I think I got this. Whoof. Again, Shago has to duck. He goes into the underbrush, flashes back onto the belt.
I'm better with just rocks.
A bit less vigor, a bit more precision.
Focus. Remember what I've told you.
Focus.
We want to get this to the point where you don't have to think about this in combat.
Focus. Different star.
Yep. Pull out a star, throw it. Okay. I think this one impacts the shield. Like, it hits the shield and, like, frosts up. And Shago looks at it, looks at you. You'll break my shield, Doctor. I'm going to be cross with you. He goes to, like, pull the star out, and it vanishes before he can touch it. And he just blinks at it. That's going to take some getting used to.
Nods. I'll be careful.
Might want to avoid the frost one as well. If it ices up the shield, it'll make it brittle.
Alright, got it. I'm
Yeah.
also gonna...
It's a few
Out of
planks of wood. It's not hard to replace. It's just impractical out here.
Out of character. I'm also going to avoid the lightning star, because that's asking for problems.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Alright, time
See if-
for another.
Just
Sorry.
see if it's immune to lightning.
What's it mean to lightning?
I said the doctor needs to test to see if Shago is immune to lightning.
Yeah, right.
I don't think humans are immune to lightning.
Humans are not immune to lightning, usually. Okay, so you throw it, and again, it's going wide. Like, you're not quite proficient yet. Shago has to, like, hop step away from this one so it doesn't hit him. Flashes back onto your belt out of the mud.
Size.
I think part of your problem might be that you're trying not to hurt me. Shago picks up a spear.
I mean, of course I don't want to hurt you. That'd be...
Shago rushes you with the spear out.
Fuck. Grabs random star, that's a D what?
How many stars do you have? 6?
Yes, 6.
So it's a D6, yeah. Okay, so third one down. Okay, so throw it. Shago, like, yeah, pivots to the side, and then there's, yeah, we see, like, the eyes squint shut, the fins go down, and then at the end of it, yeah, we see, like, Shago froze it in place with the spear extended, like, you know, 6 inches from the doctor's face, and he drops back into a ready stance and puts the spear down. Panicking will not save you.
Fair enough.
This is what fighting is. You panic, you get lost in thought, you or someone else is going to die.
Well, less likely with you here in your primary role, but he speaks the truth.
Nods. Sighs. Alright. Back at it.
Yeah, Shago, like, steps back. And, yeah, like, raises the shield. And then just it starts moving his arm in a circle. There you go.
Dear God.
It's like inhale, exhale, draw back, throw the star. There's like a flash of light. We hear a punk in the wood. And again, Shago's like arm goes to the side and he pulls it back in front of him. You have an arm, Doctor. When you connect, it throws me off balance. Again, the star disappears, flashes back to the belt. Shago sniffs the hole in his shield. What is that?
Double checks it. Poison?
What kind of poison?
What would it be to know?
Arcana. You're not sure.
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
Like, you know what it does, but you don't know what it's emulating.
I know what it does, but I don't know what it's supposed to emulate. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like snake venom or if it's something a lot more serious.
Doesn't smell like snake venom to me.
Opens mouth, closes mouth. Huh. I know what it does, I just can't think of anything that would be able to do it. Yeet.
Yeet the star.
No.
Again, wide shot into the jungle. You are rolling so many threes tonight. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
flashes back onto the belt. Shaga lowers his spear. Don't get
Keep
discouraged. This is going to take a while. Sorry.
I figured it would.
Repetition is the key to mastery.
Yep.
Shago lowers his shield. You throw another one, and he just like casually deflects it with his spear. Can you do what Scratch did? Throw two at once.
I'm out of character. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Do you have flurry of blows?
I don't think so. No, that isn't until second level, I don't believe.
So then, no, you can't. Not yet.
No, not yet. Since I can barely throw one of these things and make it hit, I don't think I want to try throwing two and do what Scratch did.
I'd show you how, but frankly, I don't know how he did it. Sergeant?
Martial arts training, I'm guessing. Something I've heard of, not something I'm really good at.
I was going to say, can you do it?
Martial arts.
Doctor. Those...
Yes?
They always come back to you, yes?
Yes.
Why not skip them across the river? Infinite targets.
Well, fair enough, but at the same time, one of these stars is lightning, and I don't think it's a good idea to skip something that can start lightning across water.
I mean, if you do, we eat well.
At first level, you get your extra unarmed strike, and I think we've ruled that you can use a monk weapon on that as well.
You can.
Yeah.
You know how to skip a stone?
Would the doctor?
Probably. You're a frickin' water genasi.
I used to when I was younger, yeah.
It's the same motion, except vertical instead of sideways.
Alright, let's try it like that.
And Shadow like gestures at the river. And yeah, if you want to like try to like skip one of these stars across the river, it might help you get a feel for the way you're supposed to throw them.
Yeah, let's try that.
Alright.
Bop!
Bop.
Again!
Yep. That's about the size of it. So yeah, so you grab the frost star and you throw it like a stone, and it like flips in the air a couple times, and then it hits the surface of the water, causes a little like iceberg, bounces, makes another one, makes two more, and then flashes back to the belt.
I haven't done that since I was... How? Not gonna ask. Good luck. Very good luck.
Point for Shago. You owe me a drink, Sergeant.
I didn't bet anything.
Fine. Bet me one now. You throw the acid star. And yeah, it does the same thing. It, like, bounces across the water, leaving little green, like, ripples at first, and then flashes back to the belt.
Alright, fine. A drink.
You buy the first round, I buy the second round.
Oh no.
Splash. The doctor buys every other round.
Looks over to him, sticks her tongue out.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh!
Hello.
Did it.
Welcome back.
It is a Gamzee.
Sorry.
Welcome back. So, Z, you've been Z and Cyrodiil, you've been observing the star training.
The tomfuckery.
Yeah.
Um,
Bounce, 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 bounce. Flashes back to the belt. She's getting good with that.
Mm-hmm.
do you yet have an understanding of what particularly the different stars do?
I have a very basic one. Like, I could tell you pulls up the poison star that it basically poisons you slowly and kind of... I don't know how to explain it. It's basically that kind of fogginess that comes when you've been poisoned.
That's very descriptive, Doctor.
So the green star that you are currently holding
It's poisonous.
carries a poisonous effect that temporarily damages neural
Yep, neural pathways.
neural pathways.
From what I can tell. From
Throw
what
it at the
little
turtle.
No.
Please do not throw that at the turtle.
Throw the turtle, I can do that as well.
You need help with that second bit?
I don't
Hey.
think so.
Rolls eyes and grabs another star.
Throw the lightning star into the water. Yeah, so again, bouncing it across the river. Flashes back to the belt.
Now you're getting it.
You are getting quite good at that.
Remember, when it comes time to do actual fighting, you cannot panic.
Got it. And I think the doctor this time is instead... Is there a way for, like, is there a tree across the river?
You're in a jungle.
Fair enough,
Probably.
but, like...
The River Tyriki is rather wide. It's slow and sluggish, but it's pretty wide.
Like, how wide? I'm asking, is it wider than 60 feet, basically?
Where you are right now? Probably.
And I think she, like, steps a little bit into the water, because, like, just a bit, like, up to her ankles,
So
maybe?
yeah, you start to go towards the water, and Shago, like, holds a spear out in front of you, like, hold on. And he says, if you're going for a swim, throw the Shake one first.
I'm not going for a swim. I was just going to see if I could hit a tree across the way.
Right, but there might be something in the river. If you throw the one, we'll know.
Fair enough. Pulls off the lightning star, chucks it at the water.
Yep.
The thunder lizard.
Perfectly under average.
Yep. So just plunks into the water, and yeah, there's this like spider web of purple electricity. Roll a d100 for me.
Oh no.
Why did you have to summon the thunder lizard?
It is probably not a thunder lizard. Probably.
I like that you have to quantify that with probably.
Well, I don't know what it is yet.
I know, it's like...
The doctor regret.
Not really. Not really. Man, none of these are very good. Try that one.
Need me to roll it again?
No, because if none of these apply, then you get off scot-free.
So yeah, purple electricity goes across the water, nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happened. Like, none of these are applicable. So yeah, nothing happens.
Probably some
Excuse me.
fish float up, or
Sorry?
probably some fish float up, or
No, not even that. Like, nothing was in range. Well, at least the river's quiet for the moment.
The doctor kind of gives it a minute to like make sure that the electricity is out of the system, and then just steps in a little bit.
Yep. You step into the river. You need to go out a decent way to be able to throw something to the other side of the river. Why not just throw something on this side of the river?
Fair. Then I think she turns around and like, is there a clear shot for her?
Yeah, you're on a bank that's been cleared. Like, you got tents and the supplies are piled up, but there's plenty of just random clear shots in the jungle.
Time to take a random clear shot into the jungle.
Cool. Raw star. Do you have a target in mind?
Probably a nearby tree.
Okay, so you just like throw it, it sticks into a tree, the tree frosts over a little bit, and then blinks back to the belt.
I have an idea. Any of you have a knife?
I have a spear.
I have a small knife.
I only have a spear and my sword.
I have your war pick, Sergeant. He pulls it off his back, holds it out to you.
A little unwieldy for what I had in mind.
I think Z pulls out like this little letter opener.
Yeah, right.
That'll work. Takes it, and he's gonna carve a target into the tree.
There you go. My only concern with that, Sergeant, is after 5 or 6 tries, you're going to knock it into the river. It's not like it's protected or anything, but timber.
I'm not sure I quite understand. Like,
She's throwing explosives, basically. Carved her into the tree, she hits it in that spot 3 or 4 times, the tree might fall into the river.
yeah,
Which is not your concern. Like, it doesn't matter, it's just Chaga pointing it out.
yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I agree.
If I can take a tree down in 3 or 4 shots, then maybe I'll be lucky and I can take out the undead with 2.
You're throwing bombs, Doctor. I wouldn't be surprised. By all means, I'll be standing over here. Toto, you should see what's behind the tree.
What's behind?
Squints.
And that tree that the sergeant marked there. There's something interesting behind it. You should go and look.
Squints at Shago.
What is it?
Some
There's
kind of
nothing.
talking, moving bush. I think it's magical.
Talking, walking bush. Waddle, waddle.
Shago like puts a hand to his mouth to hide the chuckle. By all means, Doctor.
She's glaring at Shago. No.
Why not? It'll be funny.
Shakes head.
Yeah, Z, you go back there. You don't see anything.
Oh fuck, I forgot to remove all of the bishop's spells.
It's all good. You can do it later. Yeah, you don't see anything back there, Z.
So I have a terrible thought that comes to mind immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So, we took a long rest, yeah?
Yep.
During long rests, I have the ability to swap cantrips.
Okay.
I think Z would have put in, because we haven't gotten really any use out of it just yet, like Firebolt in place of Message.
You're taking message or you're taking Firebolt?
Firebolt.
Okay.
I think Z is just gonna lean out from the tree just a little bit and try to make it very obvious he's missing, but shoot one past Shago.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage. Okay. So you're trying to fail.
Yes.
Okay, so firebolt goes past Shago's head. With that roll, like, you rolled high enough that it, like, singes him a little bit. And he, like, starts and flails, and he looks at you. Yes, yes, very funny. Throw fire at Shago. And then he throws a spear at you.
Oh god.
Rolled a natural 1, so it just hits the tree. It hits the target that Brick carved on the tree.
I think Z like chuckles from behind the tree. What a vicious bush it was.
I like you, Turtle. You set me on fire, and I will like you slightly less. Pulls the spear out of the tree.
That is why I missed.
So,
All right.
Dragon noises.
are we staying here? Today, I mean. Why are we waiting for Osaka?
For now, Musharib's still hiding somewhere nearby.
Musharib can take care of himself. We have food. He's gesturing at the pile of cooking and smoking meat. We have supplies. Shago can take the day off, I say.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
I personally, I would say we stay. Give me more time to review my notes on the local area if I have any.
Well, fair enough.
Oh, also it gives me time to give you a very small education on mages and continue my conversation with the dear dame.
No, I am not interested in hearing more about your peers, Turtle.
It is something very partial to your interest, towards my like.
Are you tasting soup?
No, I mean wizards. And spellcasters.
Go on.
Our hands and our mouths. If you can get rid of one, you can effectively cut our magic casting ability in half.
Does it work on undead?
Generally, I believe so.
I like to imagine at that point, like Shago looks up and nods over to Sir, and then she nods back.
Useful.
I thought about what you said yesterday, and I decided it may be good information for you to have. Since you
But
have
magic can do everything.
would know that you can disable a mage's abilities by removing fingers, hands, or their tongue.
Is that why you talk so much? You're afraid someone in the future is going to make it so you can't?
No. I'll just go sit down.
As you
Improper
like.
removal of the tongue is a very bad thing.
Sergeant, if there's nothing for Shago to do, I might scout the area.
Sounds good. I'll oversee the doctor's
Sorry, that was an accident.
training.
Shago gets a day off. Shago is going to find, I don't know, a nice tree, have some mango, take a nap. Shout if you need something.
Please be careful.
Shago is always careful. It is the jungle that should be careful around Shago.
Kinda rolls her eyes, but
Turns
smirks a little.
to head back into camp, or head in the jungle. He stops, turns. You want to join me, Doctor?
I would like to try and become as acquainted with these stars as I can. I appreciate the offer, though.
As you like. Off into the jungle he goes. Yeah, leaving the four of you like alone at camp.
Forgive me if this is inappropriate, but Shago seems to be the most sensitive about the subject. This Scratch, was he as proficient as the doctor seems to be with these stars, or?
He was better than I am. Were we told where Scratch got these?
Yeah.
He was better at these than I was. He was a martial artist of sorts. He was good with these. He could throw 2 of them at once, and usually both will
3.
hit their mark. He could throw 3 at once, and they make devastating marks against things.
Fascinating. If you don't mind my asking, was he the one that brought your group together, or?
Not exactly. Well,
He was our provided guide from Prince Wakanga. The one who brought our group together was one Syndra Sylvain back in Baldur's Gate.
nods.
I see. Does he know who that is?
Citrus Vein? Make a history check.
Very nice, lady.
It's good to see that Sunday's trend is probably going to continue.
Yeah. You've heard the name, but you don't know her personally.
Sorry.
No worries.
I can't say I'm familiar.
What does Brick know about her?
About Syndra?
Yeah.
She's a Baldian noble. She's an archmage. She's a member of... She's either a member of or acquainted with the Harpers. I'm not sure which one. She's an adventurer. Did many adventure things. That's how she made her fortune. And she's apparently afflicted by the death curse.
Let's see if I can remember exactly all of what I've heard about her. Former adventurer, mage of no small renown, hoity-toity noble in Baldur's Gate.
Syndra is a lot of things. Hoity-toity is not one of them.
Oh, okay, so, alright. Part of the nobility in Baldur's Gate.
It was a very nice host.
And she's one of the many victims of this death curse.
I see.
How loudly are you lot talking, by the way?
Not,
Normally for me.
yeah, probably pretty normal. Just like, we're not like shouting at each other.
Okay. Who has the highest passive perception?
I have a 14.
It is not me.
I have a 12, so it ain't me.
Yeah, I have 12, so probably the doctor.
Doctor, what's your
The doc-
passive?
14.
14. Okay, so yeah, like while you guys are talking about Syndra Sylvain, Doctor, you start to hear like the sound of a paddle in the river.
Blinks, fin twitch. Someone's coming this way.
Brick looks over.
You don't see anything quite yet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry. Is it cool to say I've gotten nibbles back again?
yeah, totally.
Okay.
I heard a paddle. Someone's coming this way, I think. Or someone's headed this way.
Any idea from which direction?
Yes.
Okay.
You can downriver, moving upriver.
Downriver moving up.
Nibbles, would you please?
Yeah, Nibbles like flies out to the river and like does a circle. I'm assuming you want to like look through his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see if he has a yeah. So you see like ducking to avoid a swooping Dimorphodon. You see this motherfucker.
Oh,
Cause I rolled a random encounter and apparently I rolled real good.
it's our motherfucker! We don't know that yet, but it's our motherfucker.
It's a human.
Yeah, he's dressed like this. He's got a bunch of supplies in his canoe, but he's kind of banged up. He's like bruised and like he's by himself. And yeah, like Nibbles flies out, like, and the dude like sees the Dimorphodon and does that posture of oh shit, and like duck down in his canoe, and you see him like reaching for a bow.
I think Nibbles is gonna come back.
Oh,
What'd you see?
It was a human by himself. He looked rather battered. Forgive me if I seem overexcited. There are not many humans this deep in the jungle.
Make a history check, Z.
Yeah, no, the doctor looks amazed. She's gonna like be keeping an eye out on him.
Wow.
What'd
Z
you do,
rolls
honey?
a valorous critical.
Yay!
So, Z,
Okay then.
Z,
Yeah.
it's not a human. This is Artist fucking Simber, whom you know because he's acquainted with Vajra Safar.
We got our motherfucker!
Like not like you have met him. Like you know him.
I think Z, like, his first reaction to realizing that was Artis and seeing how beat up he was is like do the run and slide on his back into the water trick.
Yeah, alright, Baloo.
Z, what are you doing?
So you slide into the water and you're greeted by about like 10, 20 yards out, off to your left, Z, is Artist like crouching in a canoe with a longbow across his like torso, looking around to figure out where the Dimorphodon went. You hit the water inside and he like starts and like jumps up with the bow, and then he realizes that it's a turtle and he like squints at you.
Mr. Simba! You may not recognize me, but my name is Z.
Lowers the bow.
I met you on one of the occasions that you visited good Lady Safar. Archmage Blackstaff. I am of the Order of Scribes. I've been looking for you. Please come dock with us. We have a doctor.
Yeah, there's a pause. Artist hasn't reached for a paddle yet. He's still got the longbow. It's just down. And he says, "What is the name of the Preservers of Waterdeep headed by Archmage Safar?"
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that question?
What's the name of the organization that Vajra heads that's like a defender of Waterdeep?
Blackstaff.
Draws the bow. Wrong answer!
No, Grey Hands.
Like, levels the arrow at you. I'm gonna make a longbow attack.
Can't expect me to remember this. I haven't been in Waterdeep in 30 years.
12 to hit.
That misses.
It misses. So, arrow strikes the water. You'll have to try better than that, snake! Draws another
I'm not
arrow.
If Brick sees the arrow impact the water, he's probably gonna hop down and like get into position to protect.
You run down to the bank and make yourself visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The
you
doctor is too.
you see a human like standing in a canoe doing the Legolas pose, and he whips the bow towards the two of you. He squints at you. And about this point, like the canoe like drifts and he can see like the tents, and he lowers the bow. He squints at you. You there! Who are you?
Dr. Sue Lorelei of the Brotherhood of the Fountain of Life.
Dwarf?
Sergeant Holderheck of the Flaming Fists.
His eyes narrow. Brick, you're gonna get a full round attack from Artis.
Oh boy.
Bop bop bop. 22, 15, and 23 to hit respectively.
Oh my
Two
god.
of those hit.
2 of those hit. Okay, so immediately you're like, of the flaming fist. His eyes narrow. Releases the arrow. Pulls out another one. Fires it. Pulls out another one. Fires it.
The doctor screams.
So that's gonna be 12 points of piercing damage to you, Brick.
Ow!
Roll
Yeah,
initiative.
Mr. Simba, have that ring driven you mad, sir?
Roll initiative.
Oh boy. I need a token on the board, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah. Still waiting for mine.
Of fucking course.
God, we're all gonna get our shit kicked. Oh, thank God, Brick.
Cyrodiil?
I still don't see my token.
Yeah, pull it onto the board.
Put your token.
Do I pull my token on the board?
Go to the journal where it has your under characters where it has your name. Just click and drag.
Yep.
Drag my character name, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Roll initiative. Okay. So Brick, you get to react first.
Ah, crap.
You got an arrow sticking out of your shoulder, and you got an arrow sticking out of your thigh.
He's gonna like, okay, so we don't like doesn't want to hurt this dude yet, so he's gonna duck into back into cover, and he's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Like probably duck next to the doctor so she can patch him up.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so you're gonna take the dodge action. So Artis, Z, I think you're the only one with a clear view. He doesn't have any more arrows. So he is going to raise his hand up, and he's got this silver band around one of his fingers, and it starts glowing.
Oh, no.
And let's see. He's going to cast... Yeah, he's going to cast Ice Storm. So let's see here. I don't know what the damage of Ice Storm is, but he's going to blast all of you with it.
It's a fucking big one.
Yeah, it is. I know it's got a wide radius. I'm just wondering what the damage is.
Looking for it right now. Give me
Thank
1
you.
second.
I think it's a dex save.
Dex save, yeah.
Dex
2d8
save.
bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Cool. Give me that damage value again, but first everybody make a dex save.
Okay. Also, I have a bull. Let's see, as part of my thing, I know that I resist cold damage.
Yeah, so you'll take a quarter damage if you pass your save.
This is gonna fucking kill me.
Yep, probably.
That's-
Okay, so Cyrodiil is the only one who passed their saves. Everybody else taking full damage. Cyrodiil is taking a quarter. What's the dice?
Ow.
2d8 and 4d6.
Thank you. 2d.
Also, I have Master, which if I'm subject to an effect
So you take half of this, Cyrodiil. Everybody else takes 6. You take 3, and then of the cold damage, Cyrodiil, you take a quarter, and everybody else takes full. Shield
I was gonna
Master
ask-
does not help you.
Oh.
This is a save, not anything to do with your AC.
Well, it does say if you're subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw that takes half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Oh,
Brick,
God.
Brick is down.
Okay, so it's 18 cold damage on top of the 6. So Brick is down. Who else is down?
Z is down.
Z is down.
Doctor's barely standing.
Cool. So yeah, that's Artis's turn. Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil is just like, mother! Like,
For a wizard, this man sure is stupid.
Artis isn't a wizard. He's a bard.
For a man who's friends with a wizard.
Right?
and he's still in the river, right?
Yeah, he's standing in his canoe.
Throw me a heal and I'll lock him down.
Fair point.
Well, the thing about it is, Z, you're also in the river. Cyrodiil has to go swimming to get to you.
Oh, you don't have a ranged heal?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Let me look.
The doctor does, but Cyrodiil doesn't.
I only have cure.
Oof, Cyrodiil, it's your turn.
Okay, I think Cyrodiil is going to be like just going shit, basically, and then she is going to do Cure Wounds on Brick.
So you run over to Brick, you cast Cure Wounds on him. All right. Does Ice Storm persist? Did Cyrodiil just run into the Ice Storm?
Instantaneous.
Okay.
No.
You don't need an attack for cure wounds.
Well, I just was doing that for the extra, so 1d8 plus 3 healing.
Right, but you don't need the attack. You can just do the healing.
Oh, well, alright. Should I re-roll that, or is the 6 good?
Also, I think it's rolling with your strength, so that's not put in correctly. Let me open up your thing, because apparently this is not put in correctly.
That's an ability modifier. Oh, that's actually probably my...
Charisma, watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, quit. I'm gonna fix your macro. No, it is put in correctly. You just didn't need the attack. There you go. Now it should work. Keep the 6. So Brick, you get 6 healing. But yeah, like it should work now. Next time you click on it.
All right.
All right, Doctor
That's the
Lorelei.
Ring of Winter.
Yeah, that is
Doctor-
definitely the Ring of Winter.
The doctor realizes this? Can I see that Z is down?
Yeah, probably. Also, by the way, shouting "That's the Ring of Winter," Mr. Flaming Fist Sergeant, is probably the worst thing you could have said when you regain consciousness. But yeah, you can see that Z is down, Dr. Lorelei.
Yeah, the doctor is going to stand up and just, seeing Brick is back up, sprint into the water and try to get to Z.
Yeah, you have a swim speed. You get to Z. You can cast Cure Wounds on him.
She's going to try and reason with Artis. She doesn't know who he is yet, but she's going to go, please, sir, Sergeant Holderheck isn't as much with the fist as you'd like to think. None of us are.
That's a 6 healing to you, Z. Dr. Lorelei, make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Ooh, I'll roll against it. Nope, I beat you. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's not that hard to beat that.
All right, Z, you are prone on the top of the river on your back with Dr. Lorelei treading water beside you.
Okay. You will excuse me if I seem a little perturbed by that one, good sir. He's got his like stuff on his stomach.
Yep.
And he just pat, pat.
Hold monster. Okay, that's a strength save?
That's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save. Okay, great. You got a 17.
Fuck. I hate that it uses my DC. Then that wasted my entire turn.
Unfortunately, but hey, you're not dead.
Nah, just gonna be next turn.
Brick,
I'm sorry.
you need to do something about this man this turn.
Yeah.
You sir are acting insane.
Talking is still a free action, right?
Yup.
Oh, wait.
Damn it, we're on your side. We know about the Frost Giants.
I don't think that helps your case.
That is going to be a persuasion check with disadvantage, Brick. I'm sorry.
See what happens.
Okay, so I think Artis responds, "What frost giants?"
Fine. Doctor, you'll forgive me for this. I'm gonna pull off the rifle off my back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a grit shot to... I'm gonna use a Deadeye shot to impose advantage on this.
Okay. Are you called
he's
shotting
in the
something,
river,
or are you
right?
just gonna shoot him?
God, I'm not sure what to call shot here. Probably
You cannot disarm the ring because it's on his
Yeah.
finger unless you amputate his finger. But you can depending on where you want to shoot him, it'll have different effects. If you shoot him in the hand, he'll he'll still be able to cast a spell, but he'll probably be focused on that and not do it this turn. As an example, you could shoot him in the face. You could shoot him, like, in the leg so that he can't move, but he's in a boat.
Yeah, probably just try. I'm not. I don't want to kill him, like. But
I
100%
promise you, you do not have the DPS to kill him in one shot. Even if you get a Valorous critical, you're fine.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the hand. Just try to get him to focus on that.
All right, so you're using a grit to make it advantage, so it's a normal roll because that will be disadvantage for called shot.
All right.
Wow. All right.
I get that grit point back, by the way.
Sorry?
I get that grit point back, by the way.
Yes, you do.
Back on crit.
You do get your crit damage. He needs to make a dex save against the damage, which is a failure. So you're gonna hit him in the hand. You do, damn, Brick. You do 18 points of damage. He's fine. He's not dead. You do 18 points of damage to blast him in his left hand where the ring is, and yeah, he like grabs his wrist and like doubles over and like shouts like, "Ah!" That was a good fucking shot, dude.
God damn, Brick. Get him.
Yeah, he can't use that hand this turn. So I think what
Doctor, please make him see reason.
So yeah, I think he's out of arrows. So I think like you very clearly see him like look around like, what's my exit strategy? Like you've seen that face several times, Brick. And I think he like reaches on his belt, pulls out a dagger. He is not within range to stab anyone from where he's standing, but he like draws back like in like a throwing posture, and he says, and I'm gonna roll persuasion. He got a 19 for the record. This is centered on Brick. He says, "Put down your weapon, or the fish dies."
Oh no, that's damn it! Like a 19, absolutely. Like he's gonna holster his weapon.
Yeah, Artis like slowly lowers the knife. Who's your commander?
I take orders from Marshal Ulder Ravengard.
The dragon. She a fist too? He should not know that Cyrodiil is female. Cyrodiil hasn't spoken.
Cyrodiil.
No.
Okay.
What about these two?
I'm the only one.
Brotherhood.
What are you doing out here? What does Ravengard want with me?
With you, I don't know. I wasn't sent out here to find you. I just know about the Ring of Winter, and there are frost giants looking for it.
Sir Simba, you are fucking insane.
I was sent out here to save Chult, to save the world.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Okay. Lowers the knife a little bit more. That's a damn good shot. How's about I get out of this boat and we discuss this like gentlemen?
Please.
Ow.
Absolutely, please.
I'll
Break
decide.
up.
Yeah.
How can we know if we can trust you? You nearly tried to kill us all at once without ever Queen's damn magic.
If I wanted to kill you, I could do it. Right now, your best hope is to convince me not to.
That damn ring of yours, I have no doubt you could easily do so. No wonder
I think Cyrodiil is just like, she's got the look of basically try it bitch on her face, nose like slightly doing the cold like ice breath thing.
Right.
No wonder the giants want that ring. It's a wonder to believe that that thing isn't already in their possession with how recklessly you seem to use it.
I can explain that, if you're who you say you are.
The doctor is gonna, like, start loosely swimming back to shore.
Yeah, you, like, drag Z back with you, or just paddles to shore, gets out of the boat.
Gonna let Crownswell float for a minute while he searches through his bag.
Artis Simba, formerly of the Harpers, but you knew that already. I am apparently being hunted by 4 different groups, not the 3 that I thought.
Harpers, you said.
We've been looking for you to save you and help you.
Well, I didn't
and
know
get
about
you
that. The Yonti and their glamour magic are hunting me. The damn fist, he like points at Brick, captured a friend of mine, did this to my face, and I'm not exactly well liked in Port Nyanzaru at the moment. Sorry?
If it's any consolation, Porter and her cronies are after me as well.
As well, I didn't know that at first. All I heard was, I'm with the Flaming Fist. What was I supposed to do?
If you were as good as you said you are, then you would have the time to see if we actually were a threat or not.
I don't take those chances. That's why I'm as good as I do. Damn, that was a good shot. He's like prying at his hand.
Said you were a Harper.
Formerly.
Doctor, could you see to his hand, please, Doctor?
I was going to try to. And yeah, no, she's gonna cast Cure. Like, she's going to take a look at it. How bad is it?
Yeah, there's a hole in his hand from the palm out the back.
Oh.
Would magic healing be enough to handle that?
Yeah, 1 point of magical healing cures injuries.
The doctor's like going to. She's still shaking because the doctor was fucked up.
Yup.
Would I happen to know what the Harpers wore?
Yeah, absolutely. They are. Like, the Harpers are a world-renowned organization. They're mercenaries to a degree. They're spies. They're generally a good aligned.
I said we were trying to save the world. Syndra Sylvain sent us to do that.
Let's lead with that next time. Dude, thank you. Doctor, they said?
Yes, Dr. Sue Lorelei. Dr. Sue Lorelei.
Oh, December.
She, like, holds her hand out.
I'd shake your hand, but I'm a bit at a disadvantage at the moment. Ah! What
Mr.
is
Simba.
that device?
It's... do I have to explain what a firearm is to every damn person in Chult?
I've never seen one like that, and I'm not from Chult. Well, I am, but...
Well, to be fair, I don't think it's from this world.
That explains a lot. So
It's
you're
from another...
actually Z.
thing. Yes.
Sorry about that. I'm not in a good state right now, and now I'm out of arrows.
You'll excuse me for calling you a damn idiot.
Well, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Yes, well, I have some notes you'll want to look over, Sir Simba.
Regarding what?
He pulls out the notes on what he's collected about the frost giants.
In a moment. First of all, Doctor, could I trouble you for a thorough examination?
Not a problem at all.
Somewhere with
And yes,
privacy?
I have a tent. Follow me.
Secondly, could I trouble you lot for some food?
Well,
Fresh
have a
water,
pile.
preferably
Have a
clean.
pile. We have a pile of food. I'm sure it won't be a bother to add one more mouth.
Totally brazen to
And
try
yeah,
and
he's-
kill
he
us
starts
and then
to-
ask
yeah,
for
he-
supplies.
He starts to follow Dr. Lorelei, and he's like limping, like pretty heavily.
I think the doctor will, like, try to help him, like, go under his arm.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a normal human, so it's not that hard.
Rick's gonna drag himself back to the camp, because he's still hurt bad, too.
The doctor will be around to help everyone. She just doesn't want Artis to fucking try and kill them all again.
You did get 5 healing, Z and Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not a lot, but it's something.
So yeah,
we
so,
have a...
Got,
Sorry, you have a fire set up somewhere near?
yeah,
Do we have
absolutely.
a fire?
You've got like 3. One for warmth, one to cook the meat, and one is like smoking to preserve some meat.
I think Z just walks over to the one that they have set up for like warmth, and just turtles up and lays next to it. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
right.
fucking cold.
Yeah, no, you guys got Ring of Winter, like it sucks. So yeah, so Dr. Lorelai, you take like Artis into the tent, and he nods, and he like apologizes again, like, sorry about all of that, and it's a long story. And he goes to like take his like gambeson off, and you see that he's got a bunch of old scars and he's got some tattoos on his chest, but he's also like heavily wounded, like freshly. Like he's got like a couple of unbandaged, like weeping sores. It looks like he was like he's got a lot of like blunt bruises. It looks like he was like punched repeatedly. Make
like,
what? Sorry.
yeah, I'm just like thinking, yeah, that sounds like fist modus operandi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Make a medicine check, Dr. Lorelai. Have you ever seen someone, how do I put this? Have you ever seen someone medically after a stint in a war camp?
I believe I know what you're talking about, yes?
That is immediately what comes to mind. This looked like he was tied up and beaten.
Like what happened to Scratch, Sparky, and her.
No, because he was beaten.
Scratch and Spark
We're beaten down to 1 HP.
Oh, then yeah.
Then yeah, no, the doctor like flinches and like pulls out her healer's kit. Let me guess, the fist?
Nods. Add it to the list. They've got a friend of mine.
Who's your friend?
Would you believe a being from the stars?
Blinks. It's not the most impossible thing I've heard in this jungle, but it's getting up there. I'm sorry, what?
His name's Dragonbait, I think.
Dragon bait?
He nods. You like bandage him up. And he says, the fist want an artifact in my possession, which I loosed on them and you. Apologies. But they've taken Dragonbait to a second location. I'm not sure where he is. And I've been trying to find him while also trying to complete that which brought me to this cursed jungle to begin with.
What brings you here?
My wife. Flatly.
Head tilt?
I haven't seen her since the spell plague.
Even bigger?
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
Yeah, no, the doctor. I'm sorry. Did you say spell plague, or did the Ring of Winter knock me a little harder than I thought?
Both. No, I haven't seen her since the spell plague.
Blink, blink.
Are we hearing the doctor get exasperated with this?
I mean, they're in a tent, probably 20 feet away. You're here the entire fucking conversation.
Quick question: what year is it actually roughly right now?
I have no fucking idea what year it is, but the spell plague was a while ago.
Okay, well that's what I was asking for.
We're equivocally in DR, but numbers change based on the region you're in.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me put it this way: the spell plague was last edition. There's new gods in the pantheon since then.
The doctor has this look of, holy hell, I think I can believe you, but at the same time, what the hell is happening here?
Don't worry, she's fine.
So, let me get this straight. You're running from the Fist, the Giants, the Yuan-Ti, and they have your friend who is a celestial being, and your wife who you have not seen since the spell plague.
No, they don't have her. I'm looking for her. I hope they don't have her. They're all dead if they have her.
the doctor isn't wondering this, but Sibs is wondering, who the fuck is his wife?
Make a history check with disadvantage. You have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no, I think the doctor just fin twitch up, opens mouth, closes mouth. Understandable. The hells. The doctor's just gonna keep going about patching him up and explaining what they're doing in the jungle. Not everything, she's...
I mean, do so then.
Well... Got it. We'll add that on to the list of the many things that's interesting happening in this jungle. Myself, the sergeant, and 2 others who are no longer with us, unfortunately, were all sent to the jungle by, Lord Cylinder Sylvain, which was not the original plan, but that's another story. We were sent here, and we're basically trying to handle the death curse.
Well,
And depower Commander Porter.
Artist like adjusts the ring on his finger. I can help you with one of those things.
You might want to talk to Brick about that. That's his mission.
Well, no, the death curse. I can help you.
You can?
Yes. I'm competent in a fight, as you've seen.
Absolutely. We'd appreciate the help. We have 3 guides now helping us.
I can't help you as a guide, so I'm glad you've got that covered, but I can hold my own in a fight. I'll need some arrows.
I wonder if we can manage that. But yeah, no, the doctor...
Zaka's probably going to get more arrows while she's in port.
Probably.
So...
How about Zaka went back to port with some things, so she might come back with arrows.
By themselves? I mean, I understand they're a guide, but that's a dangerous track.
Believe me, Azaka is one of those many impossible, impressive things I've seen in this jungle.
I know
She'll
that
be-
feeling. Thank you, by the way. I feel a great deal better. You might want to go and see to that dwarf. I got him pretty good with my bow.
And yeah, I'm going to see to everyone. It's my job, of course, to do so. I'll be taking care of everyone. I just wanted to make sure that I saw you were limping. What happened when it came to all that?
I'd rather only tell that story once, if it's alright.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, where are you headed specifically?
We have 2 locations out here. We're heading to Firefinger to help our guide Azaka retrieve an item of hers, and then we have a couple of different quests as we head to Aldani.
Alright, fair enough. And he goes to, like, walk out of the tent, putting his gambeson back on. And he sees, like, everybody staring at him, and he sighs. Right,
God.
tent walls.
You're a damn good shot, you know.
Yes, I know. I'm out of arrows, though. I was only able to scrounge a couple.
Yeah. Oh, lucky me, huh?
Of a sort. Sorry about that. You're with the fist. I assumed you were... I'm not inclined to let them take me. Again.
Neither am I. Not after what they did to the doctor and others.
Do yourself a favor. Maybe don't introduce yourself as a member of the Fist to a random person in the jungle.
Yeah, I
Artist,
Well,
like,
no.
takes a seat near the fire.
don't know why I did that.
The doctor is getting to work.
usually keep it secret, but I figured, never mind.
I don't know anything about the Frost Giant. Yes, I want to read those, Z, but first, I think I owe you an explanation. I have been alive for a long time. If that wasn't obvious. He looks like he's, like, 32. Part of that is
something
my
about-
heritage. Part of that is this deuced ring.
tilt?
Long story, not important. The Fist wants dragon bait for gods know what reason. Wants me for the things that I know. Wants the ring for gods know what reason. And they almost got them. They got dragon bait. I would normally take the whole thing and encase it in permafrost. The problem is the commander, not Porter, different commander, is keeping dragon bait close to him at all times, so I can't do what I need to do. So
You got a name for this commander?
I do, actually. Let me find it. Hang on. I thought I did. Yes, I do. Breakbone. Unfortunately enough.
Does Brick know that name?
Niles Breakbone. Yes, he is one of Porter's, like, captains. You were briefed on him.
Any detailed stuff about him?
He technically wore the gauntlet. He listens to Porter, and he lives up to his name.
Oh boy.
He's exploring the jungle. You don't know where he is specifically, but he's got a regiment at his back.
Lovely.
Over 50 soldiers at his command.
Great.
You know him.
Just, I know of him.
You see Artis, like, his hand twitch towards his dagger. Sorry.
Look, right now, as far as Porter's concerned, I'm a traitor.
Really? Well, join the club. I'll have jackets commissioned.
Like, alright, so like, Brick would chuckle at that, but also this dude shot him.
Yeah, right? Like
That kind of glare, but chuckle a bit.
Stole my joke.
You might as well know the truth. Marshal Ravengard suspects Porter of treason. Sent me out here to find evidence.
I can't help you with evidence, but I can kill the bitch if you like.
I do
The whole.
do that,
This is
and I will be a traitor.
Man is a violent motherfucker. Goddamn.
No, you won't,
The dude just
because...
cast Ice Storm against us. I think that kind of says his state of mind.
Yeah, right?
No.
You wouldn't be a traitor. I would be acting of my own accord. It just so happens that our goals align. I would very much like to kill the bitch anyway.
It's a lot less we want her dead, and a lot more we want her facing justice. She beat two of our friends to the point of damn near unconsciousness.
Completely, like, to the tune that you almost believe it when he says it, Artis goes, "There's no such thing as justice, Doctor." Justice is a lie told to the meek to keep them in line.
Brick's, like, he's not happy with what he just said.
Mm-hmm.
Justice is the only thing that keeps us from being monsters.
Keep telling yourself that, Sergeant. Maybe someday you'll believe it. Or
I'm
you
not
can
going to
look into
argue
the
with
jaws of darkness and realize that it's a mirror.
It is a mirror for those who are weak.
Again, hand twitch toward the dagger.
It is a mirror for those who do not have something to lean on as a measure for justice. For those that have not experienced true justice and cannot find reason or will to bring it upon others.
Or someone who has been betrayed by your so-called justice enough times.
A justice that betrays is nothing but a lie.
Agreed.
I do not know what sort of justice you have faced, but the justice of my queen is always right.
I was hoping I didn't recognize that armor. Let's move this topic away from personal beliefs before I start to take offense.
Right.
Yes, I have. I'm not doubting that your cynicism is justified, but I must see this duty through.
Now, duty, that's something I understand, but duty and justice should never be conflated.
Very well. Moving on.
So you think this death curse is in Firefinger?
Far
No.
from it.
Is it so?
Would anyone like to brief him on...
I was going to wait and see if you were okay with me telling him before I just told him.
It's artist fucking Simba, by all means, please.
Yeah, the doctor's gonna run him through the whole multiple pissed off lich thing with Z.
Do that. Then do that.
I don't remember all the information.
Would, like, I'm still trying to figure out D&D. Is Artemis Simber someone people would generally actually know?
No.
Or know?
Like, D&D players know Artist Simber.
Characters, not so
Characters, not so much. Like, if we were playing 3rd edition or 4th edition, yeah, absolutely. 5th edition, enough time has passed, he's faded into obscurity.
Z's just in a special position where he's met the motherfucker.
Well, okay, right. I get that. It's just more of the doctor. I'm kind of wondering, like, you said doctor, like, I was confused if the doctor would actually know who that is.
No.
In that sense.
Like, you know him in the sense that you have discussed him with Z previously. But no, like, let me like, kind of give you an example, right? Artist Simber in 4th edition is like Robin Williams. Like, everybody knows Robin Williams. These days, he's more like... trying to think of a good example. These days he's a little bit more like Rip Torn.
I was about to say, who's that? But that's a good point.
Like, if you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, oh, the guy from blank old movie. But just hearing the name, you're like, who? Same type of deal.
All right.
So thank you for proving my point. I realized I could have said Alan Alda and gotten the same effect.
I
But-
almost did it.
But yeah, tangent aside, the doctor is going to basically inhale. It's a lot of information, and I don't quite remember all of it. But from what I can understand, our friend Z here ran afoul of a certain lich, whose name I won't say because they have connections with the Yuan Ti, and that resulted in a whole mess.
I would brief you myself, good Sir Simba, but
He can't. He's been cursed.
Nods.
Well, I can help you with that.
What?
If you don't mind a detour, there's a place in this jungle to go and get answers. I'm due to go there myself.
Where is it?
We have enough. We've already added plenty of detours. What's one more?
Orolunga.
What were we heading there in the first place? Out of character.
Artis doesn't know that.
No, we were heading to Mbala.
Oh, were we?
okay, Kit, are you doing the thing again? Just to be clear.
No, I
Or
am
is
reading it directly from his sheet.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
I appreciate it. Like, no, there's three names that are very similar: Orolunga, Omu, and Umbala. And I do get them confused, but I'm reading this directly from his sheet. And for the record, it mentions all three of those plus one more, so we're good.
Am I?
I'm just blanking hard on like what the entire deal with the three different like things that Z is involved in. Because there's the Yuan Telich, someone else, and then there's the artificial god.
And there's the city.
And there's the city.
And the city.
The city is Omu.
The city.
That's where Z is trying to go to bring a god back to Chult.
I know where Omu is.
No.
Part of the information was. No, only I have this information. Fuck.
Yep.
I can't mention Mesro, can I?
No, you can't, because Rasensi is from Mesro.
The doctor just
Anyways,
if I forget anything, if either of you are, if anyone here who can speak of it knows I'm missing something, please tell me. I'm just doing what I can remember. It was a lot to take in.
It
There,
would probably help the good sir if he was aware of who.
the issue is I don't know the name Hun. I'm worthless when it comes to remembering shit like that.
Ithundris did tell you, Rasensi.
Yeah, but Sibs can't remember. The doctor probably does.
I literally just told you.
Raz Nasi.
Sorry.
You're
No,
good.
not Nasi, Nsi.
Nsi. Raz Nsi.
Rasensi.
Rosnasi. Rosnasi. Nasi.
Can you repeat
Nsi.
again the name that we're supposed where he says we should go?
Orolunga. 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 I think.
I don't.
Let me double check the spelling. No, I was right. You ran afoul with Ross and C. How'd you manage that?
He looks at the dame. Like he just cycles between everyone. Like anyone remember?
I'm trying to remember. Like Sibs can't remember.
Right. Circling around that because
Yeah, I know.
they said you were
Yeah.
cursed. Ross and C is dead. I killed him.
Holy hell.
Are
Granted,
you sure it's stuck?
this was years ago, but
We're.
we were told they're trying to create an artificial god.
From the souls of those who died to this death curse.
so someone
Considering this-
someone resurrected Ross and C. Lovely. Oh, I'll add it to the list. This jungle is a bit of a mess at the moment.
You're telling us.
Part of that information, in case it wasn't covered, it's probably what. Just so I'm not about to be stupid. Someone said that he's the death curse's cause, yeah? Because that's what it was, wasn't it?
No, that is not what it is.
No? Okay, good. Never mind. Ignore
Ross
me.
and
I'm
C is the cause of the undead plague.
right, because he's building an army for his army.
Correct.
There's a lot going on in this jungle, and we were sent to try and fix one thing, and now we keep getting dragged into other things.
Yeah, and has a habit of doing that. Z, go to Oralunga. Come with me to Oralunga. The Guardian can help you.
All of this is my, shall we say, jurisdiction.
Guardian, didn't the elf mention that as well?
Elf? What elf?
I guess he's not technically an elf.
No, he was. If you're talking about Ethondrus, he's an elf.
No. Yeah. We ran into quite a potent mage. I don't know exactly how to describe him because he doesn't fit our definitions of mages.
Neither do I.
He was a spellcaster of rather impressive caliber. He is also the source of good Sir Holderheck's new weaponry.
He looked into Z's memory and was able to tell us all this information that he couldn't.
Oh, the Guardian can help.
You mentioned a guardian. Some sort of snake?
I would assume. I don't know. I haven't been there. I don't know where it is.
Out of character. God, we haven't told Shago any of this.
Oh, you haven't?
Azaka says she knows what it is.
Well, that's something.
Wait, did I just do the thing?
No, Azaka says she knows where... Yes, you did. Azaka knows where Umbala is.
Mbala, okay. Not Oralunga.
No, she knows where the God Rock came from.
Okay, right. Umbala, not Oralunga. Fuck me.
It's hard. Like, it's hard remembering shit in a different language.
It's also just that we were under misconceptions for a lot of episodes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, to clarify, Omu is the name that Z knows, does not know where it is, and is a place that he can't talk about.
Right. Mesro.
Wait, Umbala is the place that Scratch was trying to find, and where the God Rock came from, that Azaka knows about.
Okay.
Oralunga is one of the places that Major Porter was looking for. And I believe someone in the party has some information on it, but I don't remember what. And then Mesro has not come up yet in this conversation, but Z knows some things about that connect Ross and C to Mesro.
And Artist Simber is the motherfucker I needed for Mesro.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes,
I
correct.
have no way of conveying that. How
Not yet.
much of a detour is it? Do you know?
To where?
The Guardian.
Hold on, I have no idea. I don't know where they are. I was hoping to get supplies, rescue Dragonbait, and then sneak into the port and find someone who knows.
No. I'm gonna fucking scream if I keep doing this.
That's Umbala.
I think I've access already, but did Scratch ever tell us about that place? Where the floating rock came from?
Not in detail. No, he didn't. He didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
Umbala is the place the gods left.
Yes.
Mesro is city. Bullshit.
Yep. That's where Ross and C is from. That's apparently where Artis killed him, because Artis said, I killed Ross and C.
Omu is
Omu is the place that everybody is looking for.
the War Central Station.
That's the one you can't talk about.
Uh,
And then Oralunga is where the Guardian is, apparently.
noted.
We're heading... So, might as well mention our other detours. We're heading to Firefinger, yes, to, help one of our guides.
That's near here. It's A day or so in that direction.
Yes.
That's why we're heading that way.
We're heading to Aldani Basin on a lead that there's some sort of cult there.
Nod.
Specifically whom, if you know.
We don't know. We just know that we're wearing red.
Red robes.
I'm gonna make a check for artists.
I'll be right back.
They were wearing red robes, and apparently a temple maiden up in the port was having dreams about them, and her relative is a glassmith, and I was trying to find better materials for scalpels, and he said if I could help with her dreams, he would help me with my supplies.
Out of character, remember, we also were given a picture of the symbol that they wore.
The
That's
whites,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Oh, the doctor like snapped her finger. Oh, we also have this.
No, Cyrodiil is talking about the Red Wizard. You have the symbol with the Red Wizard.
Oh, I didn't know that. I must have known.
I had that written in my notes because, like,
Who had it?
Not me, because I'm guessing y'all got that the day I wasn't here.
If nobody has it, then you don't have it anymore.
because I remember I think Sparky was the one who took all the notes, but at the time, because I remember asking about, it's like, do we have an actual picture? And you go like, no,
Right.
like you don't have a picture, like.
I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't
but-
put it in my inventory, so no.
I was gonna say, do you have Sparky's notebook?
Ooh, no. That's something I mean, like, okay, so no, I did not add it to my inventory.
Then unfortunately you didn't think to get his notebook before you consigned him to the river.
To the ocean.
Yeah.
Damn it. Should have grabbed his notebook.
Well, red-robed cultists are a dime a dozen, unfortunately. It could be anyone. Could be bloody Cult of the Dragon for all we know.
Other than that, I have a lead that Porter is working with pirates, trying to find their base of operations.
South of here.
Good to know.
I don't know precisely where, but there's a bunch of caves along the coast south of here. It's a bit of a walk, but so is to getting to this place.
Promised another one of our guides that I'd help him reclaim his ancestral forge, Hawkamar.
I don't actually know where that is, and I don't think Artis does either. He's like, is that local, or are you going elsewhere?
Oh, I'd actually have to ask him. I don't know.
I don't know of any dwarf holds around here, sorry. Sounds like you, and by extension I, have a lot of work to do. That is, of course, providing that you'll help me get dragon bait when we get closer.
Of course.
And help me get some arrows.
We'll do whatever we can.
Also, one of our members who were killed was killed by whites who were carrying a symbol. They were specifically after him. Do you still have that, Doctor?
Yes, I do. And she like pulls out her sketch of it.
Alright, let's see. Ouch. That is the second, that one in a row that Artis has rolled. He takes it and looks at it. Well, it's a symbol of the Cholton Pantheon. Profane, like flips it over. Profaned, it looks like. Doesn't mean
Yep.
anything to me. And I've been here since before the gods left. No offense.
Blinks. We have so much to explain to Shago Azaka and the other guides.
Passes it back. The good news, in at least regards to that, is Rossensea isn't one to send assassins. Also, why did your friend run afoul with undead assassins?
We don't know.
It might
Wait,
have.
out of character, didn't we already speculate, like, Shago's, like, figuring his. I can't remember their name, but one of the princes in.
Queothe.
Queothe.
Queothe is the assassin prince who coerces with demons.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
Only
we
we-
already talked about that, like, in game.
we have some theories. He was carrying this token, pulls out the Yatepka Society coin. They might have been using that to home in on him, and it might have been one of the princes from the port. Koyothi was their name.
That's
Yes.
the mark of the Utepka Society. They're old. They're peacekeepers, and they do kind of leave their sigils around for anyone to take or counterfeit. But
That isn't what we've come to see of them.
I only know what I know, which is not much about current events, unfortunately.
Most current event, it makes them sound more like a secret police almost. Basically, if you get this coin, you've
Doctor,
basically...
I'm a harper. Well, I used to be a harper. And believe me when I tell you, the Utepka Society has a good heart, but it's mostly bluster. They don't have the forces.
Shakes head. Cause we saw what they fucking did.
No, you did not.
Wait, then who was trying to kill that die maker?
No one, like, the mercs were trying to kill the die maker. Somebody put a bounty on his head. That wasn't the Utepka Society, that was the reputation of the Utepka Society.
Got it? Then I'm stupid.
I mean, nah, it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it's a realistic thing to kind of come to a conclusion to.
Yeah, totally. And so I think Artis goes on to say, they rely on reputation, bravado, symbolism, tricks they learned from the Harpers.
So, in other words, they lack the actual power to fulfill the goals.
Depending on what it is they're required to do, yes, reputation can take one very far. Do they have an army? No.
Anyways, I think that's all the developments we know about. Oh, and the Frost Giants. They're searching for that ring.
Well, they're not going to get it.
Right, there's the dragon, the frost giants, the hag.
What about a dragon? What about a hag?
Right, well, yeah, there's obviously frost giants. They've come here looking for you, looking for the ring.
Right.
There's also a green hag that he's like flipping through notes. Right, yes. There are many hags here in the jungle, as I'm sure you're aware. There is one in particular, a green hag, killed almost everyone in Mbala, hereby referred to as Inominot. Right, there is a dragon.
She probably wants the heart of Ubtao.
The what?
What?
That's the type of thing that I need to show you.
Can we use it to summon Ubtao?
I'm not entirely sure. Do I look like a cleric of Ubtao?
No, but you're old enough, I figured asking may be of some chance to use.
It is a giant rock that looks like a beating heart. It's floating in the sky. It's probably magically powerful, but I don't know what it does. I haven't been there recently.
Floating.
Aye.
I need to get there.
No, Brick never saw the floating rock, and Scratch never mentioned it.
Scratch absolutely mentioned it.
To you
Okay.
specifically.
Scratch mentioned a floating rock that he had.
The only floating rocks I know about are near the heart of Ubtao.
You know Porter currently has Scratch's rock,
Yep,
too.
and Porter wants it. Whatever, like, Porter, like, wanted that rock, and for some reason...
And
Yeah,
Porter's after it, too.
Yeah, Scratch traded our freedom for the rock, didn't he?
That's what he told me.
I do not like the sound of this.
So, if we go to Umbala, we're dealing with a green hag and probably a contingent of the Fist. Well, sign me up. I'm not against killing them.
So,
boy.
Simba, you are an amazing asset as always.
As long as you make sure you're killing only them and not us in the process as well.
Right. Last thing, well, sort of. There's the dragon. His name is, Zindalo.
I just realized we may not mention, I do have it written in my notes, and Seradeth would have known this because I got it on the check. The profane symbol is a Ubtao specifically.
Yeah, that's what Argus said.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that bit.
The Cholton Pantheon is basically Ubtao.
Ah, okay. I was like hearing Schulten, then I was
There's a
thinking-
couple of minor deities, but yeah, it's mostly Ubtao.
Okay.
Zindalo. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't have any major connections to the events here in Charlotte.
Maybe he knows about the dwarf hold. Dragons and
may.
dwarves. Well, I don't need to tell you, Sergeant.
I believe... Sorry.
What color is this dragon?
Currently, I am unaware. I couldn't find any such notes. Did Azaka not mention that the dragon had a nickname?
You mentioned a red dragon named Cinder.
Tinder.
Tinder.
Right. It is only a theorem, but from what good Sir Holderheck has mentioned, there is a possibility we may be able to use the dragon against the giants.
Or, and hear me out here, I killed the dragon and the frost giants.
You think you can handle frost giants?
I think I can handle a dragon.
He's from before. He is a man from before the spell plague. He probably has knowledge that can shake the very weave.
Yes, it's on my finger currently.
And that ring will not help you against the giants.
To a degree, I agree with you. However, I don't have to use it against them. I use it on the jungle beneath their feet. They fall, just mines crisscrossing all of Cholt.
Actually, I don't think anyone... I probably misspoke. I don't think anyone ever mentioned Tinder's color.
No, I think Azaka did. I think Azaka mentioned that there was a red dragon in the area. It was probably Tinder, is what she said.
Is it common knowledge that metallic dragon's good, chromatic dragon's bad?
Good is a bit of a misnomer. And I also changed that up a little bit. In game statistics, yes, chromatic dragon's always bad 100% of the time. That's a little bit racist to me. So
fair.
So generally speaking, I do it the Parthenax route, the Mewtwo route, right? Most chromatic dragons are going to be absolutely terrible, children of Tiamat, like blah 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 blah. But there are exceptions, and the reverse as well. Metallic dragons may not always be good, but yes, I treat it more as a reputation than a law, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just... Okay, so, that is just, a commonly held...
There can absolutely be a red dragon that is not going to melt you, but most of them probably will.
Alright.
It is a very slight distinction, and most people might be like, Kit, why do you make that distinction? And it's because I don't like the idea that they're always this thing. Same reason I don't like the fact that orcs are always evil and followers of Grumsh.
Yeah, I get it.
Lash has entered the chat. Anyway,
I dare say you, Sir Simber, may be our best bet at making dramatic headway.
I certainly have a Force of Reckoning in my possession. That being said, and I am aware of the irony of what I'm about to say, given how I greeted the four of you, I am rather loath to use this except out of desperation.
Squint.
We are a rather intimidating fighting force, I can understand.
I was wounded, hungry, dehydrated, out of arrows. You'll note I went for the bow first.
Yes. If it were not Shago's day off, we could probably request him make you more.
You have Shago with you.
Yes. There was another guy somewhere around here.
Who?
Oh, looks at Brick.
Musharib. He's
There
the
you
one. from Hawkmark.
Musharib, Azaka, Shago. Are you just collecting guides?
Apparently.
I dare say it's like that children's card game, Pocket Demons.
Hmm. Well,
Out of character. Boo.
funnily enough, Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons are made by the same company, so...
Whoa.
I probably
Alright.
could have made that joke a little bit easier, but
I understood what you meant.
I dare say, good sir, if you are willing to assist our guides when we reach port again, they may be willing to assist you.
I believe it, but I'm not going back to port for some time. I would much rather... And he, like, his gaze turns to your big pile of supplies. He goes, impose upon you and then go and rescue my own friend.
Well, what's one more mouth to feed?
We brought down a thunder beast once. We can do it again if we really need rations.
Let's not.
Agreed. Sergeant,
The only reason we won that was because the other one was there.
you're probably disinclined to obliterate an entire Flaming Fist encampment, I assume?
Like to avoid it if I can, but if it comes to blows, I will I'll
So how about this? I impose upon you some of your supplies, restock my arrows if I can. I go and get dragon bait and we'll meet you in Aldani.
That sounds reasonable.
I'd say so.
That way you don't need to know how many people die.
Yeah. She doesn't like that, but like, okay, I get it. Fine.
And then
Okay.
once we meet up in Aldani and deal with these cultists, we can make our way to Orlanga from there. Maybe. Perhaps. If we need to find where Orlanga is, it might be advisable to go to Umbala. Or you could go back to the port and ask. I would be surprised if someone on the port didn't know.
We'll figure it out once we get there, I imagine.
The Fist might know, but I don't think they're inclined to talk to me.
Well, if you're going to go after them, I'm certain you'll be more than welcomed into their coffers.
Confidence. No, the best thing to do is now you have the information that you need to get to Orlanga to help Z. So, you can find a way there, I can continue looking, and when we meet up with Aldani, we can compare notes.
Yes, quite.
Got it.
Additionally, I have no way of proving whether or not this will work. But if you do encounter the dragon turtle Aramag, if you make it known you are friend of his kin, me, he may take things lightly upon you. I am unsure.
I have no intention of going anywhere near the Bay of Chult for the foreseeable future, but I'll keep it in mind.
Apologies. I figured it was pertinent to supply the information in case.
I'll be staying in the Chultan interior for a while. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to help myself to some of your supplies, get back in the canoe, and I will meet you in Aldani.
Nods.
Yeah.
Unless you need me imminently, it's dangerous for me to stay among you.
Do you need more healing or any more medical treatment?
Potion if you have it, but I'm fine for the moment.
The bag had potions in it, didn't it?
It had 2, yes.
Then I think the doctor is gonna hand him, like, one of the regular healing potions.
Takes it, nods, clips it to his belt. And yeah, he just starts going over to your big, like, pile of supplies and, like, looking in boxes.
I suppose that's fine.
The doctor's gonna keep a little bit of an eye on him. Not, like, too notable, but just keep an eye on him.
I mean, Cyrillith is not going to remotely hide. She's watching him.
Yeah, he's not gonna take, like, even a significant portion of your stuff. He's just gonna take, like, you know, a week's worth for one person of bug repellent, some rations, some water. Helps himself to a good bit of water. Like, and that's most of what you guys brought. Like, food, water, and bug repellent were, like, the big ones.
Yeah.
Looks at the arrow, doesn't find any. Or no, he would, wouldn't he? Because Azaka has some in her quiver, but then she had some in the supplies. So I think he, like, finds a couple of arrows and, like, refills his quiver. And then, yeah, like, say, like, an hour later, he just, like, unless anybody has anything else for him, he just, like, gets in his boat and starts to paddle away.
The doctor, like, waves him off.
Okay.
I mean, watching, like, pointedly until he is out of eyesight.
Okay, yeah. And he paddles upriver in the same direction you were going.
The doctor's kind of sighs. This jungle.
That was certainly a painful reminder of my order's reputation.
It'll be all right.
Introducing yourself as a fist that this is what's going to happen.
So yeah, if there's anything anybody wants to do, now is the time to speak up.
Rick is not doing jack shit after that.
The doctor is going to heal herself because I'm still fucked.
Z's taking a nap next to that fire.
Cyrillith is going to remain on watch because it's like this fucking jungle.
Cold Ligorg is cold.
You cold over there, turtle.
Yes, turtles, like our more animalistic brethren, are cold-blooded. We feed of the heat of our surroundings.
Cyrillith, I think, just shakes her head a bit of that. I swear, a little frost in all of you, and so many just cower for the fire immediately.
Well, you will excuse me if I am more susceptible than most to the cold, due to the nature of my blood.
Oh, wow.
What?
I wrote a thing on the random encounter table. First of all, I'm just gonna tell you guys this. I rolled 100.
Oh no.
Man.
And I'm just looking through all of the options that I could do for this area to see what's the most fitting. And I don't think I'm gonna use this one, but one of the ones I got is a fucking drop bear.
A fucking what?
Drop bear.
Thank you for not.
Wait, drop as in water drop?
No, as in drop bear. It's an Australian mythical creature, and it's apparently in this module. So that's real fucking funny. Continue your conversation. I'm just looking through this to see what we wanna put in. But let me put some music on for you guys, because you're kind of okay at the moment. Let's put some music on for you. Go from there.
You can understand if you are unfamiliar with the concept, good dame, but ones such as I are dramatically more susceptible to the cold than one such as yourself.
That I do understand.
I am more so susceptible than Brick, the good doctor, or good artist Simba and Shugo.
I think the doctor's gonna go back to practicing with the stars, like skipping them and maybe occasionally throwing them.
Yep.
The target's still there.
Yeah, she's probably gonna mostly focus on the target.
Wow. Okay.
Holy shit.
I rolled 3 times to give you guys some loot, and I got 0 each time. Okay.
What the? Are the dice just trying to get us killed today or something?
Apparently, yes.
Apparently, yes.
Give it another go. Come on, I'm sure it'll work.
Okay. All right.
-20. All of us lose our loot.
Honey, I swear to God.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
that means it's not 0.
I will keep that in mind in the future. But I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So let's see. Any of these 3, or this one. Let's
I think
see.
while the doctor's practicing, she kind of like keeps looking to Brick like, I'm pretty sure once we handle the Porter situation, the Fist's reputation will get better.
Oh, it's not that simple.
I mean, if you were in charge of that fort, I imagine it'd be a lot better.
And it really limits my options. I'm upset.
People's feelings of a person, a group, an organization, whatever, they don't turn on a heel that quickly. It's going to take a lot of work to convince the people of Chult that it's going to take a lot of convincing.
So, as you guys are sitting around camp, just like practicing or talking or whatever, a flying snake flies out of the jungle.
The doctor, does the doctor see it?
Yeah.
The doctor is going to try and hit it with one of the stars.
Okay.
Urging it.
I'll add a mind sliver to that if you'll let me.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it needs to make a save.
No, it doesn't because it's dead.
Oh!
So you spear the snake out of the air, and in the next minute, all hell breaks loose.
Oh no.
So like as the snake hits the ground, you look at it, and you're like, haha, that was a nice shot. And then you see a whole lot of people come out of the jungle. Like a whole lot.
People? Or
Yeah, people.
I mean, Sarah's on watch, so she's already spun around, like, shield up.
Yeah, let me just get these people real quick for you.
Are these humans?
Yes, they are. Where
Are
is
they?
where is
They
my
appear
freaking
human.
where's my freaking token?
Or at least they appear human.
What the hell? I can't find what? Named NPCs, creatures and monsters. Is it a separate thing? No. What the hell? Is there a thing for humanoids? Is it missed humanoids? Here we go. Found it. We're good. We got boom. We've got a whole lot of other shit. We've got cool. We've got this lady. We've got this homie. We've got all of these people. And 2 of these bros. And yeah, you look up and they're coming out of the jungle, and the lead woman, like, looks down at the dead snake, looks up at you, and yeah, like, they've got weapons readied. And yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, was that yours?
It was.
I am so sorry about that. And the doctor, like, has her hands clasped together, and, like, she looks like she feels so bad.
A flying snake.
Can somebody
Was
make
that
a... Go ahead.
Was that a trained animal or was that a familiar? May I ask?
A worthwhile companion. Can somebody make a perception check for me, please?
The doctor has a 4 in perception. Does anyone have better?
Probably not, no.
So Cyrodiil and Z, you both notice Z a little bit more keenly. Everybody but these two bros up here, everybody else has the twin serpents of the Zentarum somewhere visible.
I see. That makes
I'm gonna
sense.
roll to see if Brick sees that.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
And like, would we again know what that is?
I know to the doctor. Yes, you would. The Zentarum, they are a mercenary company. They are the antithesis of the Harpers. They are like diametrically opposed to the Harpers.
Very quietly, Z's gonna look to Erithus and be like, please do not say anything. They may simply leave.
I don't suppose I can impose on you some supplies since you killed my companion.
What do you need? And is anyone hurt? I'm a doctor. I could help with there too. I'm so sorry about that.
We have healers. Like, she holds a placating hand up. We have healers. We need food and information if you have it.
We have plenty of food.
Those things we can do.
She, like, gestures and says something in the Cholton dialect, and several of the, like, more armored mooks, like, come forward and start, like, looking through the meat.
It's pretty good stuff. What kind of information are you looking for?
We're looking for an escapee.
Built.
You're going to have to be a bit more specific.
He's
than
wanted
that.
on the mainland for various crimes, and we've tracked him here to the jungle. Goes by the name of Simba.
Simba.
She nods.
Do you know his surname?
That is his surname. His first name is Artis.
I see. Well, I can tell you I saw a man going down the river earlier.
She perks up. And I think,
I'm
yeah,
not-
I think like she literally pulls out a sketch of Artis Simba and shows it to you.
Yes, I do believe that's him.
She gives an order, and the mooks, like, drop the meat back where it was and get back in formation. Which way did he go?
He was heading down further the river. We avoided contact.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Doctor is going to give him Bardic.
That's not subtle.
You're right. Then I can't.
I mean, you can.
mean-
You can, but it's gonna be like, okay, why'd you do that?
Come on, Z.
Did we actually get him?
Okay, I will roll against that, Z.
Oh.
I'm going to give her advantage because she's got a bunch of people helping her. Ouch. She beats you. Very barely, but she beats you. So what's the tell? What's the, like, very subtle tell from Z that's like...
You know more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably Crownswell fluttering to pages that, like, question him.
Okay, so, like, I said something subtle. That's not subtle, but okay. So yes, like, Crownswell turns to, like, locate creature or something. And she looks at Crownswell, and she looks at you, and she, like, narrows her eyes. What is that entity?
That is my book.
What is it doing?
It is displaying a spell that it knows I don't currently know.
Let's see.
Grounds, well, you are very well aware I cannot cast that yet. Doing the, come on, man.
In a tone that says, like, you know this is in order, she says, a little bit louder so that her dudes can hear you, or hear her. She says, perhaps we can trade for the information that you have. And yeah, like, two of the dudes come forward and they lay out, like, blocks of what looks like incense. They lay out 5 of them, as well as a small pouch of coins. She says, these are the supplies we can spare. Anything you know about our December will be paid handsomely for the moment you return to port. Just seek out the Zentarum.
Your Zentarum.
She nods.
Kind of like looks to Brick.
Do you know the name Roka?
Not personally. Why?
I was told he was an agent of yours.
Not an agent of mine. I'm an agent myself. I have enough rank to command these fools, but I'm hardly a bookkeeper or commander.
Well, just thought you'd like to know his fate.
I'm listening.
He was killed by the Flaming Fists.
It may be some time before I return to port, but if you would like to make a report with the office, I'm sure you'll be compensated.
I had meant to visit at some point anyway. The opportunity never came up.
You very
Perhaps
well
we
might
can-
return to port sooner than I will. It's not safe out here. You should consider turning back. In the meantime, the information you have on Simba is of urgent necessity.
Right. Well.
So
Fine.
she's offering you 5 blocks of incense and an indeterminate amount of coins.
What does incense do exactly in this context?
Sorry?
Or do we not? What does incense actually? Is it just like valuable, or does it actually do stuff?
It is valuable. Are you asking to examine it?
Not really, particularly at the moment, because something tells me
Yes,
about.
incense has value. It's labor intensive to make.
Okay.
It's
Guess
a
the
little
more-
bit of a weird thing to barter with out in the middle of the jungle, so there's probably something to it, but if you don't want to examine it, then I'm not going to tell you.
I was about
The
to
doc-
ask.
Go, Gamzee.
It was literally going to be. Incense is a odd thing to attempt to trade with in a place like this.
Bug repellent.
Okay.
It works on the bigger ones, too.
Impressive.
We don't have a great deal. I use what we have.
No, I understand. It's a generous offer in and of itself. Though I need to ask for bookkeeping purposes, how much money are you offering us here?
She says something in the Cholton dialect and is answered by one of the mooks. She nods. She says, by your accent, you're Watadavian?
Previously, I currently live here in Jolt.
50 silver dragons.
Tries to do the conversion rate in his head.
Yeah, right. More or less, like, yeah, 50 to 60 silver, depending on the conversion rate.
That's not a terrible deal.
So you know something. You just tipped your hand, Z.
Right, well, technically, yes.
The price will only go up depending on what you know.
He's like looking to the others.
One of the doctor's fins is like twitching a little bit, kind of like middle down, middle down.
I think she like pointedly like steps forward, and when she does, like her like traveling robe opens and you see this like Chris dagger strapped to her thigh, Z. And she like squints at you, and in the exact same like genial tone, she goes, "I trust you will make an informed decision."
I am a scribe. All my decisions are informed.
We're happy to pay you for information.
I can't tell you with certainty where he went, but we have a gist.
She nods.
He said he was going to stay on the inland of Chult, and he
So you
was
did
going...
have contact with Simba.
Well, yes, of course I'd lie. You're Zentarum.
She looks both surprised and offended when you say that. Like, literally look on her face is, what the fuck?
I'm a former I'm a member of Blackstaff. You think I wouldn't have noticed, madam?
No, she said she was Zentarum. Like, that's not... She's
Yeah.
confused by, like, why you have that opinion.
I'm from Waterdeep, madam.
And I'm not. What's your point?
Your
Have we
group's
offended you in some way?
Your group's reputation there is much less welcoming than you may think.
And what am I to do about that?
Oh, you're nothing at all. You'll forgive an old turtle for his prejudice.
Fuck it.
I feel like Dame is now just staring back at him. It's like, you're giving me the shut up look.
All right. Look. He's heading for a fist camp. I don't know where. He's looking for it himself.
Make a persuasion check, Brick.
Ouch.
She rolled worse than you. So she nods. You see her stance relax a little bit. There's not too many of them, though. I'm almost inclined to let him have his way with them for what they're doing to my jungle. Just like snaps something in the Cholton dialect, and everybody starts to turn away.
Wait. One moment.
Just stops.
You know what the fists are doing out here.
Unspeakable things to sacred sites, destroying the natural beauty, claiming our resources. Nothing
Okay.
good.
Information I already know.
She
Anything-
probably uses stronger language than I can get away with on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
And that's all I'm going to say on that, and we're going to move on.
Yup.
Doctor, like, I'm still sorry about your snake.
Alright. Brick, like, just relaxes again next to the fire.
Doctor doesn't have a shovel, but I think she's going to like try her best to like make a little place to bury the snake.
Yeah, so, well, hang on. So, the woman looks at you, Brick, when you, like, settle back in. She says, "Why? Should we be informed of some greater threat?"
No. I'm on a mission involving the fists myself.
I'm listening.
Confidential. I'm sure you'll understand.
Who are you working for?
That's confidential. I'm not your enemy.
Make a persuasion check.
Nah.
You still beat her. You still beat her, dog. I think she nods slowly. If I might, Outlander, you would do well to be a bit more trusting. There's not a lot of friends in the jungle. You need to find what you can and keep them close.
I'll keep that in mind.
We can help you. The reach of the serpent is long indeed.
The reach of the serpent is infinite if you're willing to get your hand dirty.
You're not wrong, scribe, but I would
If I
hardly
need
say
it.
that's a condemnation.
If I need it, I will seek out your help in port.
Not mine, but fair enough. If you see Simba, avoid him if you don't want to fight, but if you think yourselves particularly valuable, or skilled at least, bind him, take him to the port. You will be handsomely rewarded.
Can you give us any ideas what he's capable of? I'd rather not go into a fight unprepared.
He wields a magic I've never seen before. It is...
Such as...
The thing about it is, like, honestly, I think the average native Cholton would not know what the concept of cold is. It is like the first moment you jump into the ocean, but deadly.
Snow.
What?
Snow. Frozen water.
Your doctor, like, to kind of put a point on that, like, uses shape water to, like, freeze a little bit of the river.
Doctor?
Yeah.
That may not make you friends.
I'm not going to say anything until Sibs confirms.
I mean, it should be fine.
It's a cantrip. Anyone can do it. So, yeah, it's literally just a little bit of water that she freezes.
Okay. So she looks at it, looks at you, looks at it. I suppose?
That is ice.
Sorry.
Then yes, yes, that is a word that I have heard. Yes, he wields that to destructive effect.
See.
I've never... Yeah, she just kind of tosses the ice back into the river.
Okay.
Again, I'm so sorry about the snake.
Your reflexes are good.
From what I heard, she's began learning from the best.
You?
Oh, by no means. I am not a fighter. More of a spell slinger, personally.
I'm a healer, for the most part.
The person she's been imitating was, from what I've been told so far, a rather well-known cat.
Like, pauses, looks over the group, looks back at
no.
you. Which one? Did this cat have a name?
He's like looking at the others like, am I allowed to say this name? Like, is this okay?
I just have a very bad feeling about it, but I think the doctor doesn't, like, get that this might be bad. But, Scratch.
Scratch face of a gold coin?
Yes, actually.
You knew him.
Nope. I know him, yes.
Knew. He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone? He's back at port.
He died.
What?
He died out here in the jungle with us.
Scratch doesn't go out into the jungle. What are you talking about?
With us. He came out to the jungle and we got attacked and he died. And the doctor's fins are, like, pressed down.
How did you convince that coward to come out into the jungle in the first place?
We
Debt to Prince Wakanda.
That will do it.
You guys also know the other reason he did it.
I mean, we do, but is that something we want black?
That isn't something we just tell strangers.
It wasn't exactly my friend, but if he was friends of yours, then I'm sorry for your loss.
Then you worried her that some imitator was back at port. besmirching his name.
What? No. I don't know one way or the other. No, it just Scratch never leaves the port.
With us, and well, what am I going to tell Madame Red?
You haven't told his mother? Grandmother, pardon me.
We haven't been back in port since it happened.
You shouldn't be wandering around out here without a guide.
Yeah,
I believe we have 3 by now.
What?
We have guides. They're just off to their own devices right now. We were just staying put while we waited for them.
It's like the woman like shakes her head confusedly, but nods after a moment. All right. Well, good luck on whatever brings you out here. Though I'd recommend that you go back to the port. Outlanders shouldn't be out this far.
She's just thinking these idiots are going to get themselves killed.
Yes, that is exactly what she's thinking.
The doctor nods and kind of just tries to think, do I have anything that I could use to bury the snake?
So yeah, again, like she snaps something in the Cholton dialect and the group starts to leave.
Good luck on your hunt. Like Sheriff says, I'm starting to leave.
Totally. Doctor, you like see if you have anything to bury the snake, and you look up and the body of the snake is gone. One of the mooks must have grabbed it on his way out.
A bit. That's embarrassing. And very alarming.
I'll tell you, I have never had a good interaction with the Zentarum. That was a first.
The doctor is going to stop practicing for now. She's back to thinking about how the fuck am I going to explain this to Madame Red.
Are they out of earshot?
Oh yeah, they're gone.
They're considered enemies of my order as well. But
In Baldur's Gate, maybe.
yeah.
Not around here. Yeah, the Zentarum have probably the largest foothold of any of the mainland, main guilds in Chult. Like, the Zents are pretty powerful in Chult. Mostly because Port Yanzara runs on money, and so does the Zentarum.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
The doctor takes a seat under the tree she's been targeting with, and she's looking over Scratch's rapier.
By the way, the 5/6 of incense and the 50 gold or 50 silver is still there where they left it.
Who is tending to the group's finances?
Originally it was Scratch, but I suppose I can take care of it.
Right, well, we have 50 silver here. And he, takes out a book and writes it down. Couple blocks of incense. Seem like they'll do double the duty that our gourds have been doing.
Oh, fuck. Is that what I think it is? Sorry. I'm looking through my random encounters.
How much
Continue.
does this incense weigh?
What is what now? Sorry?
How much is there and how much does it weigh?
There are 5 blocks of incense. Each block weighs a pound.
Probably just put it with the supplies.
Just put it with the supplies. The doctor sighs. We have so much has happened in the span of a couple hours.
Has this been the usual for your trip thus far?
No, actually.
Oh. Well.
Plenty of encounters with the undead, but never so much activity with
Sapient beings?
Yes.
We just the undead are things that were trying to attack us.
Your throws are getting better, Doctor.
Sorry, repeat, Brick.
I'm
Your
sorry.
throws are getting better, Doctor.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, she nods and just keeps sitting there. Sorry, Kit, what were you saying?
I was laughing at a thing. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. If you need Shago to come back, if you need time to pass or anything like that, just let me know. I'm gonna remake your campsite in the random battle map area.
Okay.
And if you guys don't have anything you want to do, time is going to pass. But I need to do some setup first, regardless. So, preferably, I would like you guys to have a little something.
I think the doctor, like, kind of shakes her head. No moping, and goes back to practicing.
Okay.
Good dame. Where did we leave off our lesson?
Well, first of all, to clarify, did we actually... Oh, yeah, on the undead. Trying to remember. I think we kind of went over stuff Cerdith already went over, like this is our character. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. I believe we discussed already that which I know of the undead. If you do not know more, then there may be something else you may aid me with. To at least try to earn my trust.
By all means.
I like to imagine that it's one of those, like, you know how someone like kind of looks away but like glances back at you while they're looking off, like they're kind of looking to see how you react while not looking at you.
Sure.
Like she's kind of doing that at the moment before. I need your help on how to understand things better.
All right. What?
I admit that I am not the most knowledgeable in things.
Ah, so you're already a step ahead of the other children that I've tutored.
I think like hearing that word children like there, like Sarah, like again you see the cold coming out of her nostrils some.
What? I've only ever tutored children.
I am not a child.
I'm not inferring you are. I'm just saying you're a step ahead of anyone I've tutored before.
Just like a slow sigh, and it's like when you're out, like when you're in winter, to where like you see your breath and all and everything, just like that comes out. Fine. Right now, I know that I need help. But don't push your luck.
I'm
Thank
pushing
you
my
for your
luck by
patience,
being.
by the way, guys.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, what?
I said thank you for your patience, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'm pushing my luck by being out in this jungle. This is a far stretch from what I'm used to.
So, the doctor is practicing down by the river. Z was by the fire, last I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cyrodiil will be over there. Brick, where are you?
Probably in between the fire and where the doctor is, keeping an eye on her.
So, near the canoe. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have Shago come back and just be, like, working around the camp. Cool. So, yeah, sorry, continue.
Sorry, where were we at there, Cyrodiil?
Cerdith was basically asking Z to basically teach her more. Like, what I'm looking for is how to find things, to learn to be able to find things out easier.
You wish to gain... I see. You wish to have a crash course on comprehension. a method, you wish for a method to make your own comprehension of the things that seem so basic to we, or to you so basic, or the like. I see. I understand.
I need to be better in battle.
Well,
Strength can get you many things. But I also know that I sometimes fail to perceive what our enemies are desiring.
yes. Just as the situation we were just in, I perceived a threat and I acted accordingly to what I knew of that threat. And then I was swiftly proven incorrect on my assumption. A mistake one such as yourself probably cannot so easily make.
My queen gives me many gifts, but it only works well when it comes to true evil or true good. Those that fall in between, it is not as easy.
That would be a bugger, wouldn't it? I may be able to help. Not particularly sure how just yet. I've never had someone ask me to teach them to be more comprehensive before, but I'm sure I can figure it out.
So I think at the point you say, I'm sure I could figure it out.
Oh no.
Yeah, right. Just so that we're clear, like, you have 3 fires going, one of which is very, very smoky. You have a bunch of raw or mostly cooked meat setting about. Like, these aspects have not changed, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
We can assume time has passed since you're meeting with the Zentrum. So if you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After which, when Z says that, something will have happened.
Here we go again.
Yes, actually.
Dad?
So, Gamzee, make sure you're rolling as your character, by the way.
Oh shoot, sorry, I rejoined and forgot to set that.
No worries. And if anybody else wants to, roll some hit dice or get anything back from short rest, you can. Otherwise,
I'm only I'll be fine. Does anyone need healing?
I'd save it.
Bricks. Yeah.
I can't
Got it.
lie, I find it funny that I'm the only person that takes the least amount of damage from cold, and I managed to pass.
So I think at about the point that, Z makes his last comment, you all, like, you get the smell in your nostrils, like some of the meat Shago is working with has gone off. Like, ugh. Like, you look around for a minute, and Brick, I think you notice it. Like, Shago has it too, but he's not looking at, like, he's not doing the posture of, oh, what is this that I'm working with that stinks? He's looking up and around.
Bricks looking around too, seeing Shago do that.
Yeah, make a perception check, Brick.
Oh. Shago, what is that stench?
Ouch.
Yeah, so believe it or not, that passes. All of you, but especially Brick, you start to feel like Jurassic Park, like, ground rumbles. Not the, like, slow plodding steps of a thunder lizard, not the but, like, rapid pounding like a herd of wildebeests.
Oh no.
Shago.
Shago's, like, reaching for his spear.
Yeah. Brick's gonna pull the warhammer off his back.
Doctor, get into the canoe.
What?
Get into the canoe! Roll initiative.
Z, come on. I know what you have, but help me. Oh! Okay, then.
Okay, is that everybody? Oh, Shago. Shago needs to roll.
What's your dex modifier, Doctor?
The doctor's is a 1.
Okay, so you'll go ahead. Minus is 0.
All right. So
I need to remember to turn on the dex modifier thing.
yes, you do.
Yep.
Boop.
I was gonna say one of you should turn on. You should both turn on your
Dex tiebreaker.
Wow.
Yep. Okay.
That's
So yeah. So Z, like you feel the rumbling in the ground. You hear Shago say like, "Doctor, get in the canoe," but you don't see anything immediately. What do you want to do?
So, is there any particular direction Shago's like looking, like prepared?
Shago hasn't like found the threat yet. He's scanning.
Okay. I suppose.
There's only really one direction the threat can come because there's a river at your back.
Right. I'm going to.
By the way, fair warning, this is going to be rough.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action for the moment something pops out of the woods.
What is the trigger and what is the action?
The moment something comes out of the woods or comes down at us or something, I'm gonna searing missile that motherfucker.
Okay, good to know. Dr. Lorelei.
The doctor is going to get in the canoe, but I don't know if she kicks it off yet.
Okay, well, he didn't tell you to kick it off. He just told you to get in it.
Yeah, and then I'm also going to hold my action to keep the, I'm double checking which star it is. The poison star. She's going to hold her action to pluck the poison star at the first thing that comes through the jungle.
Sure, poison star, the first thing that comes to the jungle. All right. To answer your question,
Star.
Honky, take a look at the settings section of your character sheet. But in the meantime, it is your turn.
Okay, hearing the Shago shout that, I believe Setheth is going to start moving towards the canoe, but when close to it, she's going to take up a defensive pose.
Okay.
Guard, basically.
Okay. So you're gonna just like protect the canoe.
Oh,
All
protect, try to make sure like people can get to it. So basically, shield up, sword out.
You get your shield up, and from the treetops above you, dropping into camp like drop pods, comes some big undead motherfuckers.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
They are basically gorilla zombies with forearms and saber teeth.
So awful.
I think our tactic is run away instead of fight this one.
So one of them drops on Shago. He's gonna make 5 attacks against him.
What the fuck?
Loving shit.
3, 4, 5. 4 of which hit.
Oh no.
So Shago is taken to the ground as this giant creature like falls on him. In just a flurry of claws and fangs. He's gonna take a substantial amount of damage from that. The only thing that didn't hit him was one of the claw attacks. So 3 claw attacks plus a bite attack is a lot of damage.
Am I cool to throw out my missiles?
Yes. Yes, you are. Shago takes 26 points of damage.
Oh no.
The poison star and the searing missiles go off. So the searing missile does 11 points of fire damage. The searing missile hits. Let me make absolutely sure this motherfucker does not have some kind of resistance, because he might. He does, actually.
Shit.
We need to run.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll damage on that star. So he doesn't need to make the save. He takes full damage from the piercing and no damage from the poison.
Got it.
We need to fucking run.
Yeah, about that. 2 more drop down and immediately rush towards Cyrodiil and Brick, respectively. You're both going to take 5 attacks. You also both need to make athletics checks
God.
with disadvantage. Cyrodiil, the number to beat is 13. Brick, the number to beat is 16. So, Brick, you manage to stay on your feet. Cyrodiil, you also manage to stay on your feet. Brick, I'm going to do yours first. Bite attack, natural 20. So that's one thing to keep a note of. First claw, 15 to hit.
Misses.
Second claw, 16 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Okay, so you get hit. You get hit by 1 of each. Third claw, 25 hits. Fourth claw, 23 hits. So you are also going to take 4 attacks, 1 of which is a crit. Okay, so I'll do that first. So there's the crit. Crit damage is 10. And then you are also going to take 20 on top of that from the claws.
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, shit.
Cyrodiil, you're going to take 5 attacks. If it'll roll, come on. Do the thing. There it goes. 24 for the bite.
Damn, that nearly hits.
It does or does not hit?
Does not.
Okay.
Oh,
Claw
damn.
attack. 16, 21, 10, and 7.
Holy shit.
So, Brick, I think because you took so many hits, I think you're wrestled to the ground anyway.
Oh, man.
So you, like Shago, are pinned under this beast as it just wails on you. Meanwhile, Cyrodiil is able to keep her shield up and fight this thing off. Alright. The mighty Shago is gonna try to budge this thing off of him. He's got a plus 10 to athletics, but this thing has advantage on him. Okay, he gets it. He gets it. He gets it.
Yes!
Shoves him off, jumps to his feet, and he just shouts, "Run!" And he's gonna spear this thing 3 times. Only 1 of which hits. So that's not great. Brick, if you want out from under this thing, you need to make an athletic check with disadvantage, sir.
Can I rage first?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rage and just
So-
wrestle this thing off.
Yep, so it's a normal roll. Number to beat is 17. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do
Fuck.
it. So Brick is pinned under this beastie, and you just heard Shago shout, "Run!" If there's anything else you got that might help you?
I don't think. Can I action surge and try again?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god! If I don't get this thing off me, I'm dead.
Pretty much. Number to beat is 21.
Stay
I'm afraid.
positive. Stay positive. We can do it.
Number to beat is 21. Oof.
Uh,
Not enough. Sorry, friend. All right.
Quick question.
Yo.
What sizes are these actually considered?
Large.
Okay, I can actually shove.
Yeah, you can, but it has advantage against you. So. Z. Top of the
Forgive
round.
me.
You're up.
Forgive me, good dame. I'm going to use you as a bit of cover since you seem more resilient than I in this situation. So, I want to ask you, Brick. Do you want me to keep that thing from hitting you? Or do you want me to throw my biggest thing at it?
honestly, like, this thing attacks me, and it gets 5 attacks. I will die.
It has 5 attacks with advantage. You're prone, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my I'm gonna try holding it.
All right.
and has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. I got a 15.
Wait, no. Fuck, that's...
So, as its reaction, it jumps on Z.
Oh shit!
I mean, sure, I'll die instead. Yeah, no, bring it. Fuck you.
Yeah, so like you go to cast this thing, it just looks up and just jumps on you. Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
I'm
The
sorry,
number
what was
to
that?
beat the number to beat is 20.
What was the check you said?
Athletics with disadvantage. Cool. So it takes you to the ground and holds your head under the river.
Oh no!
Yup.
They're smart enough to understand drowning.
So Dr. Lorelei, you just saw this thing jump on Brick, pummel the ungodly shit out of him, and then close the distance to Z with a leap.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah?
Other than my head that it is currently fucking holding, can I turtle?
It is standing on your chest and using two of its arms to hold your shoulders down. So, theoretically, yes.
So then I'm gonna add my oh fuck button. There we go.
Alright, cool. Noted. Dr. Lorelei, what are you doing?
Is it possible to cure wounds from this distance or no?
No. Cure Wounds is touch.
If I move, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack, aren't I?
You don't know. The answer is maybe.
The answer is probably fuck you.
The doctor is going to, just for safety measures, use her bonus action to cast Note of Potential for Brick to give him the note of protection.
Okay. Which does
From that
what
real fast.
specifically?
Note of Protection. Immediately after the creature rolls the Bardic Inspiration die and adds it to a saving throw, the creature can expend the note to gain temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Noted.
Plus your charisma modifier. Yeah.
So the only thing about that is adds it to a saving throw. Brick has not made a saving throw in this fight.
Oh fuck.
Then would that be better to give to Z, I think? Because he's gonna have to make the save against drowning.
Does he? I think he can breathe underwater, can't he?
I cannot. I can hold my breath. I can hold my breath for an hour though.
Oh yeah, so he's fine.
You'd all be dead before an hour.
Listen,
Correct.
just ignore this one. It obviously isn't smart enough to understand what I'm capable of.
Yeah, right.
I think if anything, then... Fuck, I can't do Note of Destruction then.
Totally, give it to Seerdeath.
I can't. With everything within a 5 feet range of it must make a con save, and if it fails it, it takes thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the die.
Cool, I can handle that. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, but Brick is within 5 feet of Seerdeath.
Oh, that's true.
And the doctor... The
Yeah,
doctor...
you want the character to die anyway, right?
The doctor is just gonna make a break for it and try to get to Brick. Go this way and try to get...
Okay, are you still giving him Note of Protection, yes or no? Are you still giving him Note of Protection, yes or no? Hello?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yes, just to
Okay.
be safe.
Okay, so you try to run. So the dude to your left is going to make a claw attack. 11 to hit.
No, barely.
Okay, so you jump out of the boat. You cast Cure Wounds. Go ahead.
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay, so Brick, you get 10 healing. Dr. Lorelei,
A lot better than what it was.
as a reaction... Roar!
Yeah, I figured as much.
This is bullshit.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
I figured.
I at least think I
The
understand
number to beat is
title now.
19. Okay,
Not even close.
so you also are thrown to the ground. Yeah, and this thing is like on top of you.
I at least think I understand the title now.
Believe it or not, this was a random encounter, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh shit. Cyrodiil, it is your turn.
Cyrodiil is going to attack this undead motherfucker to try and get him off the turtle because she can't probably get to the other one in time.
Okay, so you turn around.
You totally could.
Yeah, you could totally get to the other one in time. What are you talking about?
I can stay here like this for an hour.
And Dr. Lorelei can breathe underwater. It's also not trying to drown Dr. Lorelei. It's just trying to hold her down. For the record, Z, for the record, I should note, this thing doesn't seem like it's trying to drown you. It just is in happenstance that your head hit the water.
Right. Still.
Who are you going for, Cyrodiil? If you move there, you're going to get... Oh, no, you're not, because they already used the attack of opportunity. Never mind.
Okay,
I'll probably get hit, but I have a higher chance of handling it than like Brick or the doctor does.
I think Sarah's gonna come here and attack this undead motherfucker with her longsword.
Do it.
I like you keep saying motherfucker. We got Samuel Jackson in the deck.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Shit. Well, okay. Can I, since I took my attack action, can I use my bonus action to shove?
No, because you have to, like, if you're talking about the shove, it's part of a successful attack, I think.
Shieldmaster just says, if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
What size category?
Shoving, according to this, it can only be no more than one size larger than you and must be within my reach.
Then yeah, so make an athletics check with disadvantage. And this thing will make, since it's currently pinning Dr. Lorelei down, it would have disadvantage because it's bigger than you. Nope!
God damn it.
So, not only do you not shove this thing, it batters you with 2 of its arms, and you go down. So you are also on your face. Hey look, it's the Giralon's turn! Which means they get their reactions back.
So about that Yon Tea party.
Yeah, right?
Everyone know what class they're gonna do?
So, first things first, Shago's gonna take 5 attacks.
Half-blood. I want to be a half-blood.
Said classes.
Regardless, I want to be a Yuan-Te half-blood if we have to.
3 of which hit, all of which are claws. So, 23 more damage to Shago. And then Z, you're going to get dunked on with advantage.
Okay, come on.
So first attack, 15 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack, 13 to hit, doesn't hit.
Nope.
Third attack, 14, nope. Fourth attack, 18.
Nope.
Fifth attack, 16.
Nope.
And then Dr. Lorelei, I'm very, very sorry for what's about to happen to you, madam.
Yeah.
That fourth one would have dunked my ass if I hadn't turtled.
So first attack, 19 to hit. Second attack, 15 to hit.
Hit.
Third attack, 13 to hit.
Hits.
Fourth attack, 18 to hit. And fifth
Hits.
attack, 15 to hit.
Hits. All of them hit.
Wow, okay. You are down with 1 failed death save. Like, I don't even have to roll damage. Like, the minimum damage will knock you down. You are down with 1 failed death save.
It's the end of the party as we know it.
So that's a thing. Shago is going to attack this thing 3 times, like the badass that he is. 2, 3.
Yeah, get his ass, Shago.
All 3 hit, I think. Yep, all 3 hit, and he kills it. Cool.
Get that motherfucker, yeah!
So so the first one is dead, and then Shago turns and sees the fucking, and he's gonna do the best that he can, and he's gonna run over here and engage this boy. which, as a reaction, calls both of these goons onto him. Shago's gonna make an athletics check with disadvantage against 2 of these with advantage. He got a 24, so yeah, wow. Okay, Shago keeps his feet as these things just jump on him. Brick, it is your turn.
Okay. I didn't take an attack that round.
You did
That was
not
my
take an
rage
attack.
fade.
No, you need to attack or take an attack this round for your rage to fade. You made an attack
okay.
before you went down. Yeah, you're good.
Get he ass. You can do it.
Yeah, see.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the healing to Cyrodiil, and I'm going to...
So you get up, I assume.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
get up, going to engage these things, and...
Which one?
I'm
Top
go-
or bottom?
I'm gonna attack the one pinning Z.
Okay, bottom. Got it.
Yeah.
You guys should be trying to protect our healer, no offense. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, though.
Right now, they're not actively going after the healer, so I mean, in a way, it makes
I
sense.
see.
And
Okay.
they spent their reaction. Cyrodiil can help.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get back up is the problem.
I forgot. God, this is stressing me out so bad.
Yup.
But I can do lay on hands as a bonus.
That does not hit, Brick, unfortunately.
All right.
And you're
As my
not
bonus
quite
action-
flanking either, unfortunately.
Yeah. As my bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
That's a good plan. That is a good
Yeah.
plan.
I thought
D10
flank-
plus my fighter level.
thought flanking was-
You're considered helpless. That's why he's not flanking.
I see. Okay.
Yep. Like he would be if you
Oh,
were
he's
active
also-
and engaged.
Shago's also helpless, isn't he?
No, but he's not flanking with
No?
Shago. Shago is in,
Cyrodiil is.
Cyrodiil is no, because Shago's engaged with this one.
Oh, I thought it was just drawn. If you could draw an enemy through
That
their
they are
length of the-
engaged with.
Okay. I
Yep.
misunderstood that part then.
Yep, 8 healing to you, Brick. That's fine. I did warn you this was gonna be rough, guys.
Nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck you. We can do it.
Before I end my turn, I'm going to shout for Mosharib.
Okay. Make a god. Fuck. I don't think you need to make anything. I think Musharib needs to make a perception check. All right, sure, bet.
Brick, you just gave me a great idea that may kill us.
So yeah, Musharib definitely hears you with what he rolled. So I'll put Musharib on the board. I will roll for his initiative, and when he rolls up, I'll let you know. So cool. Okay. So let me reset this since we're at the top of the round anyway. Musharib does not appear immediately. Z.
Okay. Fuck off.
You have disadvantage on that attack because you are pinned down, sir.
It's a touch spell.
What are the components?
Do I have to do the somatic? Because
Yes.
since I can do it through my shell. Verbal and somatic.
You
Fuck.
Well, either way, you can't do verbal. You're underwater.
I mean, what if I do it in Aquan?
You can't breathe.
Fuck me.
Sorry. You have a better action?
I literally don't. The only thing I can do is just sit here and.
Do you have
and
Misty
try to-
Step? Misty Step would be very helpful right now.
I don't.
Ah.
Because I'm a fucking idiot and decided for my first wizard, attacks.
I mean, that would be really good if you weren't currently being pinned down. In that case, make an athletic check with disadvantage. And yeah, that's true. You can turtle up. It's a new round. The number to beat is 21. Might crit. Nope. All right, so
Actually, wait.
what's up?
So what is my turtling? My turtling is...
What do you mean, what is your turtling? It's a reaction, isn't it?
You can't take reactions, and the only action you can take is a bonus to emerge from your shell. So I haven't come out of my shell yet.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you're still pinned down.
Damn it.
All right. Cyrodiil.
Damn it.
Oh no, it would be Dr. Lorelei. Make a death save.
Okay, dingus.
Do you have inspiration by any chance?
No.
Does anybody have inspiration by any chance?
Oh no.
No.
I
don't
feel
know.
I
should
feel
have
like
just
Z
thought
should have an inspiration from that thing with Artis, and also Brick, because of the way that you did that. Both the Musha.
Yeah. If I have inspiration, give it to her.
You know what? Fuck it. Because I did not give you guys inspiration before this fight, that's on me. I'm going to give all of you inspiration, and I'm going to let you re-roll that, Dr. Lorelei.
Okay.
Because that's my fuck up. Okay.
Okay.
Duly noted.
Do I still have inspiration, or is that counting as
No,
my
you still have inspiration because I fucked up. I should have given you inspiration for good role-playing 2 sessions ago, and I didn't do it, and then I threw this at you. That's on me.
We can do this.
Fair
We
is
can do
fair.
If a single one of you motherfuckers starts faltering and thinking we can do this, I'll get pissed. We can do this.
In case anybody wasn't aware, Dr. Lorelei rolled a 1 the first time.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Like, I realized, like, if she rolls a 1 on her death save,
Yup. So, yeah, like, if you roll a 1, fair's fair, you go out, but if I don't give you the tools to survive an encounter ahead of time, that's my fuck up, and it will never count against you. Cyrodiil, you're up.
Okay, at this point, Cyrodiil is going to try and get up.
Alright? Yeah, if nothing's holding you down, you can get up.
Okay, and that uses my action, correct?
No, it uses 5 feet of your movement.
Oh, okay.
It's only an action to push something off of you.
Oh, okay, so
Yep.
I can still attack and then do lay on hands on the doctor.
I mean, I would lay on hands first.
Oh, you do bonus actions before actions?
I'm a bardic.
Oh,
you
fuck.
can.
Can't do that because too many people are in my range.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying because... Oh, no, they use their reaction, so you're actually fine. I was gonna say, like, these things can jump on you as a reaction, and so you might want to heal the doctor first in case your attack causes them to jump on you and knock your ass down. But they already use their reaction, so everything that I'm saying is irrelevant.
Either way, like, priority. Get the
True.
doctor.
So I think I'll use all 15 points of my lay on hands on the doctor. Or, no, wait, actually, Doctor, what's your max HP?
Am I allowed to answer that?
More than 15.
More than 20.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, then I'll just use 20, because I forgot. It actually goes up with level ups. 'cause
it
it's
does,
5
that's
points
true.
per level.
Okay, Dr. Lorelei, you are awake, you can clear your death saves. You have 20 HP, but you are still prone on the ground. It is still your turn, Cyrodiil.
Okay, now Cyrodiil is going to attack this downstairs motherfucker.
Good plan. Hit him.
And flanking, right?
No, because Shago is engaged with the other one.
I'm engaged with that one.
Yeah, but
God damn it!
But to be flanking is you have to be engaged in the same one, and you have to be able to bisect it, unless you're a rogue. A rogue can do it regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I missed anyway.
Yes, you did, but barely.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Okay, the Gorellan's turn. It is their turn, which is bad news. So the first one is gonna beat the fuck out of Z.
Come on. Come on.
So
Coward.
first attack, 17 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack, natural 20.
Fuck.
Third attack, natural 20.
What the fuck?
Fourth attack, 19.
Nope.
Fifth attack, 20.
Nope.
Goblin 20.
If it's a goblin, no.
Okay. You guys can check the chat log on the stream pod. I rolled 2 nat 20s. I'm sorry. So that's gonna be
Oh my
this
God.
much to you, Z. 17 points of damage.
I can fucking take it.
Okay. The other one, I think, is going to split his attacks. 3 against Shago and 2 against Brick.
Okay.
So,
I'm raging.
Oh, no.
First, first set for Shago. All 3 hit. Ouch. So
After inputting that damage, I'm significantly less confident.
Look, this game trying to murder us.
Okay,
The
so
annihilation! The word
so-
annihilation is in the title!
so
No,
Shago
but it's the dice even are trying to kill us.
so Shago takes an additional 13 points of damage. Brick, you get attacked for 17 to hit and 16 to hit respectively.
Those both hit.
Those both hit. Okay. So that's you'll be taking half of this because you're raging. So 8.
All right.
8 points of damage. That is their turn. The mighty Shago is a bit shaken
Come on,
at this
Shago.
point. He's gonna fight with all he has because that's his thing.
Yeah, Shago.
So he's gonna attack the one that's beating on him and Brick at this point. He's got 3 attacks. All 3 hit. Good man, Shago.
Yes.
So 14 plus 15 is 29, plus 18 is 47. Is that right?
Believe
Yes.
All right. It's not dead,
That's all right.
but he clocked it good. But he's like bleeding. This is, by the way, this is the lowest HP he's gotten to in this campaign. Like he's hurting. He's like, yeah, there's like deep ruts in the where he's like defending against these like hammer blows. He's bleeding. His sword arm is shaken, and I think at the end of his turn he says, "I told you to run." Brick, it is your turn.
Okay.
We've been trying.
No, running's not an option at this point. Okay. Seeing him tear into the one that he was attacking, I'm gonna attack it as well.
All right. That hits. Roll damage. All right, good hit. It's still not dead. Clock it around the ears. As a reaction, it's going to jump on you.
Bring it.
Make an athletic check with disadvantage.
Regular.
Regular. Number to beat is 20.
Come on.
What in the hell?
No, so down you go, Sergeant Holderheck.
You guys are just trying to kill us at this point. It's not a debate anymore.
Okay. Mushiri, top of the round, does not appear. Z.
Okay, so I need to know for my own understanding.
Yep.
Real quick. Regardless of if I can breathe, that doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, no, that does not matter right now.
Aquan, can it be effectively used for spellcasting if you're underwater?
If you can breathe underwater, yes. The doctor can use it to breathe underwater because she can, like, or to use it to cast underwater because she can breathe underwater and therefore she can, like, emote. You can't.
Fuck. I really can't do fucking anything. I know how that sounds. Shut up. I've got a plan.
Okay. I mean, on the plus side, this thing has stayed on top of you, and of everyone in the group, as precarious as your situation is, you are the best for the situation.
I'm the one that can take this.
Yes. Like the doctor doesn't have to worry about drowning, but the doctor is going to get slammed on a 12.
So here's another question for you.
Yes.
Can I estimate roughly if these guys are above a weight threshold?
That is a very good question. That depends heavily on your scale. Like, if you're asking me, like, what is your margin of error? If you're like, are these things less than 5,000 pounds or more than 5,000 pounds, you could probably estimate that. If it's
Are they more than 500 pounds?
Certainly.
Okay, so there goes that idea. That's out. Go fuck yourself. New plan.
All right.
That go fuck yourself was the plan, not you.
Right. No, no, but believe me, you can hurl whatever curses you want at me right now because these things are powerful.
Listen,
Like,
if it's a TPK, I've already got my idea lined up. I'm gonna be crushed that Z is gone too.
I mean, here's the thing, Cyrodiil is at full health, so it's probably not gonna be a TPK. But
Okay, here's the plan.
yes.
I will be at risk. I will be at risk of the big drown.
Okay.
I am willing to take that risk.
Okay. So you unturtle.
Unturtle, reach up and reach up best they can.
What are the components of chromatic orb?
Verbal.
Then you can't do it. You can't.
That's the point of the big getting at risk of drowning.
No, you physically cannot speak because your head is underwater.
Oh, I didn't. All right, last plan.
Yeah.
Because this is the one I didn't want to use because it's like, not very helpful.
Okay.
You know, nibbles from the sky.
You can what? Wait a minute. Back the fuck up. You could. Okay, hang on. You can make an athletics check to get your head out from underwater, but then you still can't do somatic components.
Right. That doesn't help. I don't have any verbal exclusive. My better chance is just stay here, so it thinks it can't keep its hand.
Okay, so nibbles from the sky. What does nibbles do for you in this regard?
Land on the man.
Okay, and do what?
Fuck off.
Okay, we need to get into some like heavy like Magic the Gathering ability on the stack usage here. All right, you and I need to have a meeting of rules as written. All right.
Okay. Right. Yes.
It says that you can cast a spell through your familiar. It can deliver touch spells through the familiar. I am not going to dispute that. Do you still have to cast them normally?
Let me see here. It rolls its... Oh, I didn't realize it rolls its own initiative in combat. That's news.
Yeah, Lavina. Anyway, do you have to cast the spell normally?
Finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell.
As if it had cast the spell.
Yes.
Okay. That is a hard ruling, given the situation that you're in.
Right.
Like if we were just sitting around discussing the nuances of this, like there would be some debate there. Because that could mean it could cast the spell as if the spell originated from it, or it could mean it can cast the spell as if it has the verbal and somatic like components cast from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the one hand, a druid shapeshifted states that it can take any action the creature could take in its stat block, or any action it knows, providing the creature can do it. But it specifies intricate motions like somatic components for spells may be difficult for some creatures. On the other hand, if that were true, you could never cast a spell through your familiar.
Right.
I'm going to rule, because I think this makes the most sense. I'm going to rule that the wizard has to cast the spell, and then their connection to the familiar makes the familiar the point of origin, but the wizard still has to cast. So, like, if a wizard is bound hand and foot and gagged, he cannot cast a spell through his familiar because he has to make the component. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Then since this, there's another part in here. Can't attack. Okay. Fuck me.
You could make that athletic check, try to get out.
I have nothing else I
was gonna say,
do.
what other option you got, dog?
I'll take, is it at disadvantage?
It is at disadvantage, and this boy has advantage.
It will not be at disadvantage. I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Neutral roll.
The number to beat is 23, so good luck.
Come on, crit, you son of a bitch!
I didn't think so.
Okay, so you are still down. I am sorry to put you in this helpless state, Gamzee, but I tried to explain my logic in long form.
Yeah, no, I understand. The only thing I can do now is die and hopefully draw its attention long enough to not die. But I doubt it.
I mean, that is entirely possible. Dr. Lorelei, you are awake with 20 HP, you are prone on the ground, and there is pain. By the way, these things are loud. These things are loud, and they're jumping around, and they're slamming. You are in the middle of a war zone.
There's no way in hell I can get to Brick, is there?
No, you can. The thing isn't on its other side.
But the problem is, it might jump on you.
Yeah.
You can't survive that either.
Stay low.
The only reason Brick can handle any part of that is because of rage resistance.
I think the doctor looks up to Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil, we need to back away from this. I have an idea, but it's going to result in people close to Brick taking damage.
Big Cyrodiil is like turning around, her shield still held up in front of the other two. Are you mad?
It's the best I can do right now. I can't get it to help him.
I think Cyrodiil just is like, ugh, and well, Doctor needs to do what Doctor's gonna do.
Okay, yeah, so what are you doing?
Has Brick used his Bardic already,
He
or
has
not yet?
No.
Then
yet.
I don't know if Bardic can stack. I don't think
It does not stack, no.
Fuck, then I
I
can't.
mean, guidance.
Then fuck, I can't do this.
Brick has to make a saving throw, and Brick has not made a saving throw yet.
Then actually,
I could spend the Bardic elsewhere, but I wouldn't get the HP, right?
Correct. You only get the word of protection from a saving throw, is what it says. Sorry, friend.
the doctor
Could you potentially record the note?
No.
No.
Then I think the doctor realizes, hold on a minute. Cyrodiil, keep that in mind, but not yet. And she gives the note of destruction to Shago.
Okay, you're gonna do that from a prone position, or do you get up first?
She kind of like gets up. She probably like gets up to her knees to do it.
That's still gonna count as prone.
Then no, she gets up. She'll take the risk.
Okay, you get up, you give note of destruction to Shago. The mighty Shago has note of destruction. Yeah. Reaction. Brah. Make an athletic check with disadvantage. Insects have no reason not to. The number to beat is 22.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother using my inspiration. The doctor has a -2 to her athletics.
You might want to save your inspiration for death saves, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Immediately just taking off. I think, like, because it jumped at you from this angle, and you failed by more than 15, I think it, takes you off your feet and, carries you away from Cyrodiil.
Oh, God.
Not like picks you up and carries you. I just mean, the impact, knocks you back.
Like, it drags me a bit.
Yeah, exactly. The good news is it doesn't attack you immediately. The bad news is that's gonna be your turn.
Yeah.
Cyrodiil.
Damn it, kill that one, please. I
I
think
imagine the
it's
turtle's probably in some ways in a worse position, but the doctor also is going to take a lot of damage. Crap.
Doctor is your fucking healer.
I know. Just like, damn it, I think the turtle's about
Save,
dead.
save the doctor.
Okay, I think Sirius is going to, like, after that, come back.
Anyone?
So
Try to stab.
by stepping out of the Garelon's threat range,
Yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
it uses its reaction to jump on you. Make an
Oh, you
athletics check
jumped it.
with disadvantage. Number to beat is 13. I rolled poorly.
Which one is jumping on them?
Z's.
This might be a time to use your inspiration.
Oh, you dumb bitch.
Okay, so you tied. What is your strength modifier?
Mine is +3.
Okay, what's your athletics modifier? Pardon me.
5.
Okay, this thing's modifier is 8, so you failed.
God damn it!
So,
What is with tonight?
so you go
No, hold
down, you get
hold
thrown
on.
into the dirt. At which point you take the attack of opportunity. With advantage. That's a natural 20. Sorry, dude. So that's gonna be this much. So 12 points of damage to you on the attack of opportunity. That's the last of your turn. Now it is the Garelon's turn, which means you're gonna take 5 more attacks with advantage, Cyrodiil.
Okay.
First attack, 14, doesn't hit. Second attack, 22.
I'm trying to remember. How much does a Masterwork shield give you again?
What shield is it?
Kite.
8.
Okay.
What's 8?
Or no,
So-
sorry, no, 6. 6, thank you.
Okay, 6. And I said the shield doesn't count while I'm prone, correct?
No, the shield counts while you're prone, but your dex modifier doesn't.
Oh, well, in that case, it's still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You have heavy armor.
Oh, then yeah, no, the shield counts because you got the shield between you. Wait, no, ooh, I appreciate your integrity, Hockey, but you just boned yourself. It jumped on you when you were turned away from it, which means your shield is pinned under you.
Okay,
So no, the shield would not apply.
Then.
Okay, sorry, dude. I applaud you, but sorry, dude.
But how
Third,
is fight going?
third attack, 13. Fourth attack, 10. Fifth attack, 22. So you're going to take 2 hits.
Yep.
With how this fight is going, we're
Oh,
probably gonna
shit.
get
You take, sorry, that's 12. I put the modifier in wrong. So you take 12 points of damage.
if I'm understanding. Yeah, with how this fight is going, if I can guess correctly, I'm probably gonna end up with enough XP if we survive to A, level up, and B, fill the soul file completely.
Probably, yeah. Okay. So that's their turn. The mighty Shago. I think he looks at Brick. Like, Brick, you see him, like, he's not steady on his feet at all. He's like, his spear shaking, and he like looks at you just long enough to be like, are we doing this?
Do we have a choice?
All right, he jumps in. The mighty Shago, he's got brave, so he's staying in there. 3 attacks from the mighty Shago.
This is gonna suck for all of us if he uses note for most of you if he uses note of destruction.
Can he do that on his attack?
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Okay, then
Note of destruction immediately after the creature rolls the bardic inspiration die and adds it to an attack. The creature can expend the note to create a burst of sound.
what is your thingus? What is your bardic die?
On my bardic die is a d6.
D6. Okay, so is it just automatic damage or is it a save?
It's a spell save DC, and if you fail it, you take the number of damage rolled
What
on the
is
die.
the save?
Thunder damage.
What is the save?
13.
No, I mean stat.
Con save.
Con save. All right, Brick and Cyrodiil and Z make con saves.
I'm sorry.
Does Shago have to make it, or Shago immune?
Shago is immune because he's casted.
Oh, wait, I'm still technically turtle, right? Because I couldn't
No,
do
wait.
it if I wanted to. Yeah.
Range. Kit, your death isn't within range. It's only 5 feet.
Cyrodiil is within range because she's pinned under the monkey. Like, there's only so many squares on the grid.
Got it.
Cyrodiil is pinned under the gorilla, yeah.
My good roll won't be taken for this.
So guys, you're still turtled. Can you still make the save, Z?
Oh yeah, I do it at advantage.
Cool. So is it make the save or take damage, or is it make the save for half damage?
Double checking.
Post the ability, hon.
I did in the past. Let me post it again.
No, I saw it. I just need, that's the last piece of information that I need.
Doesn't say.
It says makes the save or takes damage.
Makes a save or take the thunder damage equal to
Okay,
the.
so then a save negates. What's your spell save DC? The top of your spell section, big thing, it'll say.
I said 13.
13. Okay, so Brick, you do not take the damage. Everyone else takes 2 points of thunder damage.
Except me.
Right, because you had advantage. I'm a dingus. And then Shago, all 3 of Shago's attacks hit, which is 22 plus 13, 35. It's still alive. Okay, great.
God damn it.
Not for much longer.
Brick, you are prone on the ground. You're still raging.
Okay. Get up and, one moment.
Yep.
Yeah, I can get there. The other the monkey pinning Cyrodiil already took its attack of opportunity, right?
They both did.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, the leap counts as their reaction. I just followed it up with an attack from Cyrodiil because it was going to anyway.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move there.
All right.
I'm going to smack this one that I know is taking a lot of damage and is currently pinning the doctor.
I forgot to attack with that one, didn't I?
You did.
Fuck. Well, that's fine. I fucked up.
The GM's mistake is our blessing.
Correct. 100% of the
Yeah, 'cause
time.
otherwise we could be discussing what new party we all want.
That hits. Roll damage.
Love of God. Eldath, please, for the love of gods.
There you go, Brick. There you go. What does that look like?
Oh my god. I feel like he runs next to this thing and just like brings the hammer around across its skull.
Nice.
So kind of like a running and swinging straight into the motion.
Yup, totally.
Yeah.
Like anime style. I'm into it. It's dead. However, it immediately becomes dead weight on top of Dr. Lorelei. Sorry, Dr. Lorelei, you're gonna take 5 points of crushing damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, at this point, Kit's is trying to kill all of us.
You're not gonna take that every turn just from it falling on you. Okay. At the top of the round, Mushroom comes out of the jungle right beside you, Brick.
Finally, fucker.
Like, looks around, sees you, sees the dead Goralan, sees the other one currently attacking, and he just goes, I take it you need some help. All right, then. And he pulls out this giant wooden, I think it's wooden, let me double check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Skullbash is a wooden maul. So he pulls out this wooden mallet, runs around you, Brick.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Yep, pretty much. Plop, hits him, hits the boy, for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, wait. I just realized that I'm a dingus. They have undead fortitude.
Shit.
That first one has been down for a long ass time. I don't even remember what Chaga rolled to kill it. But for Brick, the number to beat is 19 on the undead fortitude. He might get it.
Fuck you, we can take it.
Nope, he's dead. Okay, cool, we're good. Sorry. But, you know, fair is fair. Z.
Fuck.
So you climb out of the water, unturtle. Isn't it your action to unturtle?
Bonus.
Bonus action to unturtle. All right, so you get up, chromatic orb, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. What damage type are you using?
Hold on, that's the wrong. I think I put that in wrong.
I believe it is 3d8. No, that's right. Does it apply your spellcasting modifier?
Yes, it is correct, but I'm trying to upcast.
Oh. So just add another d8, I think.
Yeah.
What damage type are you doing? This is relevant.
Fire. Wait. Yeah, fire. I don't have anything else.
You don't
I
have
can impose on this right now.
Yes, you do. It's chromatic orb. It can be whatever the
Yeah,
fuck you want it to be.
I'm saying I don't have the one that I want to impose on this, which would be radiant.
Ah, got you. Roll another d8, please.
I'll make this a GM roll.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Exactly enough.
Let's hope Undead Fortitude doesn't kick in.
Oh, that's right. I have to do Undead Fortitude because it was at radiant damage. Okay, yep. Thank you. I forgot.
Listen.
I
you get your turn.
appreciate Hockey's integrity, frankly.
Yeah, no, I'm glad, but also, fuck this thing.
So the DC is 20? Yeah, 20. It fails. It is dead.
Oh my god.
Z fucking. I think Z fucking hates this thing with the chromatic orb and just screams. in obscenity.
And I think that's the last shot of the episode. We'll deal with the ramifications of this next time because we gotta go.
Oh, geez. Can you at least tell us how much XP we get from that so I can put it in while I'm thinking about it?
Nope.
Aw.
Just remind me next week that I owe you guys some XP. That is going to be our show. We are over time by a substantial margin. Good show, people. I hope you had fun. Let's do some shout-outs, shall we? Man of the hour, Z, go ahead and give us a shout-out.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm Guy Gamzee, the bard in training. Gaining a little more experience with every single show. I do so hope you've enjoyed this one as much as I have. Dear God, I think I now have heart pressure problems.
By
If
no
ever
account should you have won that fight, just saying.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Teenage Mutant Ninja fucking turtle power.
We tried to run off, and then you decided, hey, you know what? The turtle needs a bath.
The turtle did need a bath. Have you smelled him?
If ever I am needed, you can always find me on Discord, in DMs, or on Twitter at the Homestar Come. Till next time, have a fantastic night.
Vader, give us a shout out.
Greetings, everyone. I am the Journeyman Vader. I am a mod on Kit's Discord and Twitch, and also a stringer myself. You can catch me on Kit's Discord at twitch.tv/JourneymanVader or on Twitter at VaderSidious.
Hockey?
Hello, everyone. I am Intangible Hawk. I am here on Twitch and in Kit's Discord server. I do some gaming, some programming, and art. And whenever they finally get around to upgrading my internet, hopefully you do some stream on top of that. And I'd like to end this session with one extra saying. Stupid turtle, you made us hurt bad.
I don't see how this is the turtle's fault.
The turtle didn't run, that's why.
This is the GM's
I was
fault.
trying to do a bit of a quote there, it just failed miserably. Like everything.
I saved the day, thank you.
Sibs, finish us out, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Sibs143. I am in no particular order an artist, a stagehand, and a moderator for Kit's Discord and Twitch. You can find me often lurking in one of those two places if you ever need to chat with me, or if you ever need to talk a little more privately, you can send me a friend request over Discord and we can talk in DMs there.
That is an overwhelmed Sibs that I hear. I'm very sorry.
What?
I am actually. I didn't mean to upset you.
Kip,
Yeah, trust me, I'm not upset. That's just like the voice.
with all
No,
due
trust me,
respect,
you didn't see me after Voices of the Mountain last week.
Fair. What's up, Hockey?
fuck you.
No, absolutely. 100% I deserve it. For my part, as always, I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is the channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2021 and beyond, which is 2 chances you got to give on stream. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, with more Yakuza 3 in the afternoon, and then I don't know what I have in the evening. I don't know if I have a meeting or not. I'll need to check. Otherwise, we might have a double showing of Yakuza 3 for you guys. And then for more tabletop goodness, I will be back on Thursday with Dice-Icive Action Presents Voices of the Mountain, a D&D 5th edition module double feature of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and Storm King's Thunder, as well as my own spin on everything with plenty of house rules, lore bits, and other such besides. Stop by if you like this show and want more of the same. I would be happy to bring it to you. For now, I need to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over in their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, time to close the book on today and leave you with these parting words. From myself, my keepers, and those joining me on the stage this evening, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers. Whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time for another evening beneath the crown of Fangs and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.